We're live. All right. Welcome to Talk of the Family, where some family is fake, some family is real, some family lie, and some family steal. But this family talks. How y'all doing today, everyone? Everyone having a good day?
What's going on? What's going on? New day, new blessings.
Oh, you already know, man.
Blessings,
I
blessings.
appreciate y'all all coming on. And yeah, we're gonna get right into it. The first topic is well, first off, Junior, I'm gonna need you.
See, here we go. What's up, man? Talk to me. Talk to me,
I'm
bro.
gonna
What's
need
up?
everybody to have. You can't come in nobody's house without an alarm system. You're over there looking like a terrorist, man. I'm gonna need you to get it together, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
you do something up.
I'm actually growing that out. I'm probably thinking about dreads. I don't know yet.
Okay, hey, that's what's
Contemplating,
up.
contemplating, contemplating. I don't know.
All right. First question is: Are whole phase needed for females to settle down? Are whole phases needed for females to settle down? We gonna start. We
And
gonna start. We gonna start with Yana. Yana.
wait. Y'all gotta wait because I'm finna go outside.
All right. Well, we're gonna start with Kenya.
I think I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I feel like whole phases are needed so you could see like what you like and kind of figure out who yourself is because sometimes when you settle down too early, you can kind of regret it later in life and then that's how you get like 40-year-old people that's acting like they 20. So I feel like not necessarily a whole phase, but it should be a time where you just enjoying your youth and you seeing who you like and you just finding yourself.
Well, I don't agree with that. I think
Mm.
personally, you don't need a damn whole phase for what? Because all women be always talking about some. We need to live. They need to live their lives before they settle down. But what's living your life? Is it consisted of traveling, going to go see Egypt, going to go see the pyramids, traveling over, out the country? Because most women that tell me they need to live their life, they pretty much they concept is clubs, shaking their ass, sex, drinking, that type of shit. So is living, you know what I'm saying? Like what? I really don't believe women need to live their life
If
to
somebody get
settle down.
married, how will they be able to shake their ass, twerk, and get drunk and live their best life? You can't live your best life if you already settled down.
Yes, to
So
hear you.
what part of your life are you able to enjoy yourself without having any type of responsibilities or any type of prior obligations?
I agree
Yeah.
with Kenya because you need to get different experience of what you like and what you don't like in males.
Why you need that though? Why you need to have sex with three other? With not saying that you gotta have sex with 50 niggas, but why you gotta have sex with any nigga outside of your husband to know what you like? Your husband
I
can
feel
y'all.
like it's bigger than sex. You need to see like their personality, their mind, their mentality, like all of that plays a role. It's bigger than sex.
Yeah, and just the whole phase is not necessarily that you sleeping with every guy you date. You could be and nowadays you could just be seen with a whole bunch of different dudes and people will insinuate that you a hoe. They don't know if you laying down with
Mm.
these dudes. So I could
Exactly.
sit there and be just dating guys and they could just be taking me out. I could just be enjoying myself, not necessarily me having sex with them.
Going on
Okay,
different dates with different people, seeing what you like and what you don't like. See what they mind like.
I don't agree.
Mm.
Go ahead, Junior. What you think? What you think to what they said?
I don't. I mean, you can enjoy yourself. You know what I mean, and go out and do things that you
But do you
would like to
gotta
do. I
be a
mean,
hoe to settle down?
I
Cause it's
mean, I
like
don't want
it's
to. I
the same
mean,
thing
if
as
Yeah.
in
if I see
men.
the
Why do
same,
y'all
if
go
I see
on
the
dates
same
with
person
different
with
women?
different guys, I'm not gonna assume that she's a hoe. Maybe she has a lot of guy friends. That's a mind. But she got a lot of guy
Hell
friends.
no. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
Twine.
I'm
feel
just
like
saying.
it's a
But what's wrong?
double
But what's wrong?
standard because
But what's
it's
wrong with
like,
that?
so what would make it different if men going on different dates with women? Does that mean you having sex with every woman that you're dating?
But I'm saying we talking.
Nah, I mean he could be a bachelor though, low key.
I get what you're saying, but we talking about 2023 where all you hear is women say, "I gotta live my whole life. I gotta motherfucking live my life." Right. So when you hear that, the first thing pop in your head is, "What's what for me is what life is you living?" Right? Because going to clubs, partying, that's what you need to do before you settle down and get married. You need
I
to go
think
out and party. You can't do that with a husband. You can't go out with your
Wait a
girl.
minute, who came up with the term hoe phase? That's
What
what
you
I'm
mean?
trying to
That's
figure
what's
out. Who came
happening
up
guys,
now.
with that term hoe
men
phase?
came up with that term
Men,
because they can't accept
Okay.
that women could deal with a whole lot of different dudes at one time too without actually having sex with them. So they
That's
automatically assume that a woman is having sex with multiple guys when she could clearly
Mhm.
just be, talking to them all. I could talk to you, don't necessarily mean that I have to sleep with you. But
Mhm.
since
Yeah.
men don't know that, they just automatically assume.
Go ahead, Twan.
Mhm. Mhm.
okay. My opinion, this is one of those two-way things because in reality, I I feel like a lot of women was restricted in the past. This the thing, and this was lead up to this type of stuff. A lot of women was restricted in past years, so it's like women got more freedom now. But this is a slippery road, and I agree with Ramal because it's like the whole phase is a mentality, y'all. It's not just going out here and doing your thing. It's a mentality. So you got to be careful on this mentality that you got before you get into a relationship. So it's two way. I feel like a woman probably do need to experience life and get herself out there and taste different men or whatever she doing. But you got to be careful with that mentality because it's hard to leave a mentality behind you.
Exactly, because if you out here kicking and you develop it, think about it. There's a lot of women out here that supposedly call themselves living the life, and they really out here being the whole life for real. They didn't grasp the whole concept of being the whole, and they gone now. They fired. They out of there. Like ain't no coming back. You can't even wipe them. So
You
what
you
I'm
just got
again, the
But I
just
would
hoes
push
don't
back. But I would push
one
back
necessarily
mic,
if
one
mean
mic,
dudes.
one mic.
But if
sleeping
dudes do the same
with
thing, what is it?
men.
What is that like? A sexual conquest? If
right,
dudes,
right. That's the question. That word hoe. See, that's what kind of makes it controversial because it's like when dealing with a woman, we talking about a hoe, but when it's a man, he just being a bachelor, and it don't work like that. It's got to be fair for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's
it's
what I
I
was
don't,
saying
different
earlier.
because
I'm like
hoes
the
don't
dude.
necessarily, your hoe face don't necessarily mean you're sleeping with everyone. Like hoe can mean, like
True.
how we phrase it is happiness over everything. So it's like you're
Mhm.
doing
Hoe got
whatever
an
you're
acronym.
right. Look,
hoe.
she just said
happiness
acronym.
over
Happiness over
everything.
Happiness
Like
everything.
over everything. Stop it,
Hey,
man.
you can have it. You can have it all. You can have it all.
that don't necessarily mean you're having sex. You're traveling.
Sure.
You're
I
you're
ain't gonna
self
lie. I'm not
care,
though.
like all of that. You're dating.
One mic
Don't
down. One mic
necessarily
down.
mean you're fucking every nigga.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm simply saying is that with guys, the reason why we're not considered hoes, we don't catch feelings. Women are emotional, and you want me to believe that you could be out here living a whole life, and you ain't
So
catch
what if she?
with none of these
What if
guys.
she not? What if she just emotional detached, just as strong as we are? Because there's a lot of women who can't like men now, bro. They just as emotionally detached. So does that apply for her then?
Mm.
I nope, I don't believe that. I don't believe
I
women can be out here and not catch feelings. I don't
I
believe it.
Yeah.
feel the
Women
same.
cannot
Sex is an
catch
act.
feelings. They
Everybody
can and
has
they
sex.
cannot.
What
We
you
don't
Everybody
say?
have to
just be
catch
doing it
feelings.
for feelings. Like the same way y'all trying to get y'all rocks off. It's a lot of women out here that just want to get their
Just
rocks
trying to
off.
get their
No,
rocks
you
off and
don't
going
have to
about
sit
their
there and settle
day.
That
down.
that's
Literally.
bullshit. Because
Mhm.
even in
That
cheating,
is
That
true
is not
because
bullshit.
Lori
It's
Harvey is a
literally
perfect
women
example of
out
that, bro.
here who just will call you and say, I just want to fuck. And they going about their business and they be feeling some type of way about that.
man, hell no, man.
The
Y'all really
problem is men
BJ,
can't
what's your
accept that
what's your
women are physical creatures too. We got needs just like y'all got needs. It's not no can't really, people always want to think that women are just like, oh my God, I don't want to have sex. But it's a lot of women out here that got a high sex drive that just want to do and keep it moving. I don't want to have to be settled down with a man and sit there and have to deal with all the extra stuff that goes with being in a relationship. You got to sit there and think about it. In a relationship, majority of the weight goes on a woman. The woman is the one, even in a marriage, the woman is the one that's responsible for taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, taking care of basically all the responsibilities of the household, while the man, all he got to do is go get a check. Why would I want to sign up for that when I could live my best life, get my rocks off when I want to, and do what I want to without having any strings attached?
And that's the problem in today's society. Why
Why is
marriages?
that a problem?
Because look, because that's the problem. Why you got
He said no
sexy
problem.
red little goof ass out here, putting all that bullshit out here, and why these young girls is watching it?
But
Because we
look, we're not
entertaining this
living
shit.
in an
But
old
that's for
time.
single women though, bro. I don't think married women like that though.
But
I
that's
don't
the
think
point I'm
married
making.
women.
I'm saying even for single women, I'm saying why do you need a whole phase in order to settle down? Why you need a whole phase first? Why can't you
They
come out the door
Okay,
as a
okay.
pure ass angel and motherfucking get you a man, settle down, get married? Why you gotta be out here shaking ass,
Well,
twerking?
just like you said, you gotta listen to Cardi B,
They
Sexy Red, and all that.
they're
I
young
mean,
and they want to live their life. Why is that a problem?
It's a
I
problem
find
because
it
I
funny
don't.
how, as a man, you could sit there and make it seem like you want an angel,
But
but
y'all
let's be
love
real. If
watching
a woman,
bitches shake their
exactly,
ass and twerk, so I'm not understanding.
or even you signing up for a woman to get cheated on, because you know, as a man, you already said it's a double standard. A man could go ahead and do what he do, but you want a woman that ain't never had no experience and it's only you, and then you gonna eventually get bored and then go out and cheat.
Let's be
Okay, so
realistic.
I
Let's be
agree. I
realistic.
agree with
that's a good
Kendra
point.
and Twan. I feel like a woman should experience that more than one man, honestly, because let's say for me in my situation, like, the person, me, I've experienced many women, and then dealing with a woman who haven't experienced many man, I just feel like she looks at me a different type of way, like I'm the hoe, or like, just because I've experienced multiple women. But if she experienced multiple men, she wouldn't be looking at me two-faced.
Let's be real. Don't nobody want to have no
That's true.
boring sex life, and with just one partner, it's gonna be boring as hell, and it's gonna
How
lead
you
other
know
people
that?
to look in other ways.
If you a pure woman coming out the gate and you ain't experienced sex yet, you ain't experienced that other side that whole life. What are you missing? That's the point I'm making. What do you don't even know what you're
Real-
missing. You
Can,
ain't
can
missing
I
You
get
know
that?
shit.
what you be missing until you experience it.
What
Listen,
you
you gotta think about.
if you
You,
ain't
hey,
if you ain't even
I
subjecting
agree with
yourself.
I agree with Ro is saying on one end, and then I agree with what the girls are saying on the other end. I think it's about the experience, right? For us men, it's like, damn, you've been around, you actually know a thing or two, right? So it's in the back of your mind. It's like, damn, she has a past, and it's like you're gonna be a part of that, regardless of whether you're in a new situation or not. I get what Ramon saying on that end, but also for women, it's like I get what they're saying. It's like, yeah, that's the kind of experience that
Okay,
you getting yourself into. But
so if a woman,
listen, y'all forgetting one thing. Y'all forgetting about insecurity in this situation. Y'all forgetting how when two people are just now having sex, the insecurities that's on both these people's mind, especially a woman, bro. So if you're dealing with a woman who ain't got no experience, do you know how high her insecurity is gonna be? You gotta include that, bro.
yo,
Her insecurity gonna be high as hell, especially if she know, like what Bernard say, man. I done had a couple girls, bro. So that's a reality. But I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but it is a reality though.
or where would the insecurities come from if you ain't look? If you come out the door a virgin,
Every woman, every woman that I had who, my bad. Every woman that I've ever been with who knew that I had, like that I was a ladies guy, and they was insecure all day long, bro. All day long, they was insecure because it's like she's wondering if she's doing it right or if she's enough. Like she's got a lot going on in her mind that she ain't gonna tell you about, bro. For real, for real. She ain't even gonna open the doors.
look,
Crazy.
when
But
I
I'm not right. I'm not saying it's right though, bro. I agree with you. It's not right, but it is a reality though.
look,
A
okay,
woman with
so look,
less
so I
body
got two
is
questions. So if a woman, so y'all saying y'all okay the whole phase. So fellas, if a woman come to you and tell your girl come to you and tell you her body count is motherfuck, she is motherfucking 40, then what? You gonna
I don't
marry her?
care about
Let's
your
be
body
for
count
You
real.
because
gonna
I'm
What
not
marry
gonna
her?
man?
No,
ask
no,
you.
no, no.
Th-
Answer the question.
I don't care about your body count because I'm not gonna ask you. That's your past. That's your
Nah,
past. I don't
nigga,
care about your
no.
past.
If a
That's a
woman
small way
come
to
to you
deal with it,
and
bro.
her body count
I don't
40,
care about your past. I
is you
mean, whether
still
you got a
marrying her?
body count, whether it's one
if her
dude,
body
one
count
dude, 40
is
dudes, don't make no
40,
difference with me.
She
That's
say
that's what
she
you,
say she got
that's what you,
swine down. She got she nigga
it's,
she
I mean,
nigga she see
I mean, I
women. She
appreciate
got
the
the
honesty of
experience.
Chloe. I mean, from the get, like, okay, so you had sex with a lot of dudes. That's not gonna make me necessarily run away from a relationship, especially if we compatible. We got
but
something.
it will make you look at her different though, bro. Let's not be
Come on, man.
let's be real.
Where you
Let's
think
be real.
That's
a
true
whole
enough.
Let's
phase
be
That's
is
true enough.
real.
cool? You don't want your
Look,
girl to have. You don't want to know your
Ramon,
girl have whole phase.
Ramon is absolutely right. We no man want their woman to be a hoe. But like I say, it's a two-way street. No man want their woman to be a lame neither though.
No
I take a
judgment.
lame over
No
a hoe.
judgment.
Listen, when I
yeah.
first lost my virginity, before I was a hoe, before I got married, I got stages. Nigga, I remember I wasn't even thinking about being a hoe. I lost my virginity to a girl that I was like, man, I love you. And I was happy. What are you talking about? Where's the insecurities at? For if you ain't never thought about being a hoe, if you fucking got one girl, what are you talking about? And again, I don't want my chick to come to me and say, hey man, I got 60 bodies. What?
That's not even realistic, but let's be for
What you
real.
mean?
Ain't
I
Right.
know
nobody
girls
want
that was
nobody that's
19 and she had
unexperienced.
19 bodies.
Like,
How
be
you
for
19 with
real.
19 bodies?
I
How
mean,
who is that?
insecurity
Like,
Damn,
is
that's a
one
bit
thing.
much. Are
Trust
we
is
talking
gonna
about
be
like a
another
porn
thing.
star here, bro? Like,
Listen,
damn,
I'm
60.
just telling you, whole phase. For me, I don't think a woman needs to go through a whole phase to literally figure out who she is and to be willing to settle down. I think women can avoid whole phase, find them a husband, settle down, and be a whole day husband.
But I think
Well,
on both ends for
I
men
agree.
and
I
women,
agree.
when you in your earliest stages, you just don't know who you are. So if you just exploring and you
Why
just
you can't
having
find out
sex
who you
with
are
just
with a
like,
man?
well, let's not
You
call it a whole
can.
I
phase.
mean,
Let's just call it an experience phase.
how can you put two 20-year-olds in a relationship and they know exactly who they are? They
Exactly.
how do we
They're
know
still
what love
young.
is?
So you tell me they can't find out who they are together? They can't go
I
to
mean,
therapy
you
At that
together?
can
age?
if
No,
they're
I don't
really
think so. No.
invested in
It's,
that.
it's control. Listen,
How much
it's
experience can you
control.
really get at
Mike,
20?
Mike.
It's control when it's like that, bro. When two people, when a person experiences life on their own, that's it's more like natural, bro. When two people trying to do it, it's rules, bro. Like it's rules to it. It ain't a free exploration, bro. It's a difference. It's a difference when you got somebody looking over your shoulder, looking at you, seeing what you're doing, than you being out here in this world, being free, experiencing different sexual, whatever going on, bro. It's a difference, bro. You can't nobody just. I mean, I don't know for your situation. Yours might be a little unique, but for most people, bro, when they in a relationship, they girl or they guy looking over their shoulders, bro, looking at everything they doing, and that creates insecurities, bro. Let's just
So
go
you
ahead and be
telling me,
real.
so you telling me the insecurities come from? So if your girl, if you meet a chick, right, you don't know she a hoe, and I'm talking about she slop you down like you ain't never been slapped down before. You gonna look at her different? You like, where the hell you do that from?
Who's thinking
Listen,
about that in the moment? That's the thing.
he say
I'm
ain't
like,
nobody thinking about that. He say he thinking about that.
I feel
So
like
you get
a whole phase is an empowerment for both parties. I feel like with a woman, you able to see what you really like and see what you don't like, and then you could kind of find that sense of empowerment as well as a man, because let's be for real, everybody is not good on their first time. You could sit there and say, oh, let's put these two people together and they're gonna just start doing it. They're gonna be bored as hell and they're gonna be sitting there like, what is this? And they mind are gonna begin to wonder. When you have that experience, you are able to separate sex from actually being in love with somebody, versus when you sit there and don't have no experience. The first thing you get, you sitting there like, oh my god, I love this, and not even knowing that
it
what
was
you
just
doing is not. It's like, come on now, what is
I
that?
agree. I agree.
I agree too.
I
So,
agree
so
too.
y'all want y'all daughters to experience the whole life first.
Let's not go that far.
Oh
No,
man,
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
have
Let's
not
not go
I don't
talking.
that
have
I
a
far.
kid,
agree.
so I
You
can't
will
comment on
want
that.
them to be more realistic than giving
But
their
if
ass
I
some
did,
type
but
of
if I
fairy
did have
tale,
a kid, I
because
would hope that
at the
she.
end of the day, your kids gonna have their own experience. Like whether you tell them what not to do, what to do, your kids is gonna have their own experience.
So
And then
okay,
us
so
as
if
mans
y'all
with
daughters,
our
okay, so
daughters,
look,
we gonna
go ahead.
teach them.
Mhm.
We gonna teach them the right way. We gonna show
I
them how
don't.
they should and shouldn't be treated. Of course,
Okay,
we
that's
gotta
Bro,
let
but
them
it
get
was
on
like
their
it's like
own and
what
let
you
them
it's like
experience
but
what
it's
they
like what you
experience.
said
Cause
last week.
then too, your
It's like what you
kids
said
might
last
be
week.
attracted to shit that they never
what
experienced or seen before.
I got a question. So you saying you want your daughter to just go ahead and get married and then have sex? So say for instance she actually do, and her husband end up stepping out on her, or say for instance he get the just telling her like, you know what, this ain't it. I need to go. I'm having needs that you can't satisfy. So then what is she supposed to do then? Because at this point, this the only man she been with. She not comfortable doing anything else, and now it's at a point where it's like, okay, I'm invested in this marriage, but I got a man that's telling me that he wants more from me that I physically can't give because I'm shy. I'm still, not 100%. I don't really know anything about my sexuality. So then what would be your advice for your daughter then?
What you mean? You a husband first. I want my daughter to be a wife first, and I don't give a fuck what your experience is. Nigga, if the sex is boring, then the sex is boring. But I'm not gonna tell my daughter to go out there and be a hoe.
No, I'm saying so she tell you like, daddy, he keep cheating on me. He's steady going and dealing with strippers. He's steady going to get prostitutes because I can't satisfy him. So then what?
Listen to that. Yeah, what do you do? What do you tell? I get it, bro. You is not finna tell your daughter to be a hoe. So, but you telling her do you want her to live the rest of her life in a miserable relationship? You telling me that's equal? You telling me that's equal, bro? No, I don't want my woman to be a hoe, but I don't want my daughter. I don't want my daughter to be in a relationship for 30 years being miserable, bro. Let's just be real.
I
That's just
encourage women will settle for anything because they not used to nothing. They used to the same stuff, dealing with the same person. So they like, well, I'm just gonna make this work. Nah, experienced woman gonna get out. She gonna know.
You don't think sex is just sex overcrowds the fucking mind anyway? Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
maybe
if
for
you
teenagers.
be a hoe and you got you got 3, 4, 5 niggas, 6 niggas, you not only are attaching that type of energy from that dude to you, you also fucking messing yourself up from actually able to pick the right one. That's why women have a hard time picking the right man anyway. They mind is clouded, their emotions is clouded because they didn't allow a lot of energy, a lot of soul ties to be attached to them because they out here got 30 dicks in them. Why would I want that for my daughter? Why I don't want my daughter to have
that's
It's
not
kind of like
that's
what
not
it's kind of
that's not
like what you said last week, though, bro. I mean, look, you have a daughter, right? And you specifically said that you're gonna give her all the tools that she needs in order to be successful out there. Now, obviously, she's gonna get older, right? And she's gonna meet someone. What if they do have sex, right? And that's their experience. He a virgin, she a virgin, whatever the case may be, right? And to them, they may think that's the best experience ever because they never had anybody else. What do you say to that if she was to tell you like, "Daddy, I had sex"? That's a whole phase.
No,
Even if they're
because
not
it's
even.
by one man. It's by one person, and she's gonna hopefully be married. What I'm saying is we don't consider the cons to being a hoe and out here giving to women attaching their souls and their energy to different men. And we wonder why we see him go around that women can't pick the right man. Hell, they fucking mind is fucked up.
Did this principle apply to me?
What you mean?
Right.
No, it's not about us because we can have sex with a woman and not attach, not have any
That's
feelings.
absolutely true. That is not true.
Women
It's a
can-
lot
I
of
believe
men that
that.
get
Nah,
some.
We
They
bro,
get
that's
the
penetrate
right
that's
y'all.
not.
Y'all
vagina.
don't penetrate us.
Bro, you
We
know how it
penetrate
was
y'all.
with
That's
Jessica.
not
That's not true,
100%
bro.
true because it's a lot of
That's
men
not
that could
true,
get
bro.
that one vagina and then they ready to sign their life over to this woman. So what are you saying?
True,
It
true.
applies on both
I
sides.
I agree
It's
with
a lot
King
of
on that,
women
bro.
out
You know
here that
how it was
can.
with Jessica.
It's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
you
women
did.
out here that can separate sex from love. Like
Man,
we
I
we
believe
talking
doing
about
so.
what we
minority though. We
doing.
ain't talking about the majority of women can't do that shit. That's a small
He
percentage.
right,
Why you
he
think
right,
you got
he
city
right,
girls
he
right
right.
now? Why, like,
But
look at
still,
the women out here
that's
now.
that's that's an image though. That's an image though. That ain't how a lot of women really are. They portray that image that's what they are. But a lot of women try to make boyfriends out of their hoes. Let's just go ahead and keep it real. They be having 6
Mhm.
hoes and be trying to make boyfriends out of them. That's the
Exactly.
reality.
Hmm.
Exactly.
They act like they want to be like these city girls. Like, yeah, I'm just like these niggas out here. But in reality, Ramon, right? It'd be so much emotional attachment to the whole shit. Not even to regular relationships. It's so much emotional attachment to that shit. For real, for real.
That's all you see today.
Ramon.
That's all you see. In music, social media, all you see Amber Rose with the whole walk, all you constantly see that's being represented out here is the whole image of be a hoe. That's all you see. And then it's to the point where, think about it, you even had Lori Harvey, who literally had a good guy and decided to say, and her reasons was saying, I don't no longer be in a relationship because I haven't lived my life. Well, what the fuck is that consist of? Is what I keep asking women. If you keep saying you ain't lived your life, what does that consist of? Why give up a good man, a possible way to settle down? You had opportunity to settle down, and your excuse is I want to live my life. So you want to be a
just because
hoe?
somebody pick you, you
That's
gotta
right.
accept it. Like
Come
just
on,
because
nah.
he pick her, she gotta settle down with him. Clearly,
It
she
ain't.
got options, and that's probably not what she wanted. How
Those are
am
the
I at
facts.
fault for having options?
Nah, it ain't. Nah, there wasn't no options
Nah,
on the table at that
men don't
time.
know
That's
how to
bullshit.
accept rejection.
She
That's the
wanted to be a
problem.
hoe, like she been a
Mm.
hoe.
Men don't know how to accept that women can move like them. Men don't know
Nah,
how to accept that women could do exactly what y'all doing and keep it moving.
But
That's what
listen,
hurts.
the point
Even
Ramon
the
said,
even the good guys lose, bro.
but this point,
That's just the
that's
reality.
the whole
Even the good
that's
guys.
the whole point of this conversation, protecting the good guys. So since this what Lori did, she just she just downplayed good guys, and that's the problem. That's the problem with this whole phase shit. Like I believe a woman should experience herself, but what does that do to the good guy? What does that do to the man who's doing it right? It makes him look like he ain't shit, and that's
yep,
exactly what the whole phase do.
So
yep.
what
Let's just
about
go
the
ahead.
women that put the what about the women that get invested with the man that ended up just he got hoes. Like I'm just one of the hoes that he messing with, but in my head, I'm a good woman. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready. I got everything that I need. I'm ready to settle down, but he not. He too busy worried about all the different women. So
Cause
then
you
what?
pick, you know why? Cause you had 36 in you. You picked the Pookies
No,
and
I'm
Ray
saying
Ray.
no, I'm speaking
You
on
may not
one.
understand. You
The
picked the
woman
Pookies
that
and Ray
you
Ray.
no, I'm speaking on the woman in your head that you feel that shouldn't experience a whole phase. So then what? The man is sitting there
Mm,
still soaring his royal oats while I'm sitting here waiting to be a wife. Then what?
mm.
Listen to me. There's good man. Listen to me. There's only 20% of Pookies and Ray Rays out here. Most men are good men out here that you women overlook. And you know why you overlook them? Because you so you want to have a whole phase and get digged down 100 million times. You overlook the goddamn good guy for the Pookie and Ray Ray. How
I
many
got
women
three
out here that
questions for
say
you.
they
I
want the
I
drive
think
by
there's a
nigga?
lot
They
of
Not
want the
Pookie
scam.
and Ray
What are you
Ray.
I
talking about?
got
I
three
think there's a
questions for
lot of
you.
futures out here more than Russell Wilsons, bro.
It definitely is,
No,
and
the
let's
fuck
be
I,
is
for
not.
real.
No, no. Okay,
I,
if you
No, what it
go
is?
look,
there's a
It's
lot
a
of
lot
I
of
got
futures
brothers.
out here
I
more
got
than
three
Russell
questions for
Wilsons,
you.
bro.
hold on, let me prove my point. One mic. Let me prove my point. If you saying it's a whole bunch of futures than Russell Wilson's, how is that when you look up, you see most Pookies and Ray Rays with motherfucking 6, 7, 8 baby mamas. And all of those same women, those women out here picking them dudes. How you think they get all these baby mamas? It's only 20 to
Because the
30%
good
of Pookies
guys,
and Ray Rays out here. Out of
when
100,
you
it's
prove
more
it,
good guys out here.
No,
there are
sir, bro.
some good guys.
Yes, it
There are
is. You hear
some
more
good
women.
guys,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Those are the facts. Those are some good. There's a lot of futures out. There's a lot of wannabes, like face, like a lot of
It's a
people
lot
that
of
look like
wannabes.
future.
You
There's
hear
a lot of
more
Yes,
them,
sir.
bro.
women. You hear more women
Yes, sir.
say, "What are you talking about?" I've heard
Guys
more
like
women
guys,
say. I've heard
well,
more,
guys
more
like
women,
you is rare. Well, I mean, you're married, but you're one of a million.
but I've heard
It's
more
not many.
women say. I've heard more women say they look. I've just told you this. Every woman, literally on in this world that's grown, came across one good guy that was supposed to be their husband, and they gave his ass away because they wanted to be a hoe and they wanted to go out to the
Hmm.
Pookies and Ray Rays. I grew up
Hmm.
hearing women say that motherfucking,
Hmm.
I
Okay,
want the
okay.
drive-by nigga.
I'm
I
gonna
want the scammer.
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
What are you
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah,
can I speak on that?
yeah.
Go
Because
ahead.
we get slighted.
Go ahead,
We
Maurice.
gonna get slighted.
Okay,
Of course, we get slighted.
I'm agree with you, Ramon. Yeah, uh, I'm gonna say 90% of the men are out here are good and be looking for a good woman for looking for years or with that woman. But
Your phone going in and
you
out.
I
Your
can't
phone
hear
going
him.
in
I
and
can't
out.
hear him.
okay, you got some of those women out here that's looking for the same thing that you looking for. But it's kind of hard these days to kind of find that particular person because you don't know what type of time that person moving on. Even though you got it in your right mind to be Mr. whatever you want to call it, still you don't know how that person moving. Even though you putting your all into it, you'll still get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah,
really know how to.
but that's why you supposed to. That's why you supposed to vet, right? Got a woman can choose right if she understands that most men out here, which is the Pookies and Ray Rays, they can't walk and talk at the same time. Well, motherfucker, if you vet a nigga right, you stop being amazed by how he look and I want the dick. Then you can vet a nigga and push that nigga to the side and get to the right one. Most
Bro,
women
we're
out
too
here
enamored in social
hard
media, bro.
crackers, scammers,
We're too
drug
enamored
dealers.
in social media.
What you say?
We're too enamored in social media.
And that's the problem.
Everything that is social media.
That's the problem.
You know.
And that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Twan.
He look good, she look good. Let me slide in their DMs. You get something, you get some reply, then
I want to speak on this. I want to speak on this from the perspective of a good guy and a Pookie and a Ray Ray. I want to speak on this because this is something that ain't nobody kind of really speaking on. Man, bro, the reason why futures are having more success with these women is because they stepping hard and they taking care of business. Now, and I'm not agreeing with this. I'm just stating some facts. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just stating facts. A lot of good guys don't step hard with their girls. They ain't taking them out on. They ain't doing vacations. They ain't doing the things that make their girls feel like they special. So they looking at these future guys who able to do it, and women are willing. This was so crazy. Women are willing to share. Women are willing to share to be able to be with a stronger man than be with a guy who they know will be faithful because he ain't stepping hard. And and to my good guys, y'all got to take that shit into consideration. You got to step hard in this world today.
Hey, but that though too, like, you can't really say that because you really don't know everybody's situation. So what if that good guy, you know what I'm saying, can't really step hard due to financial situation?
Everything ain't about money. Everything ain't about money. It's about
it really ain't. But that's how the world go around. Though,
I mean, but it kind of sounds like fancy dinners, expensive trips.
No. I'm talking about trying. A lot of guys, a lot of good guys, be at home all day and they stick to their routines. They are routine people. And they every day, all day, they in their routines, work and on the couch. It ain't about money. Money does matter though. Don't get it twisted. But it's not just about money. It's about the effort that these guys putting in, and how easy it is for a nigga like Future who money ain't shit, but just to go put in that effort and that time to make that girl feel special, bro. That's what a lot of good guys.
But on that same note though, on that Future nigga, bro, that Future nigga, only reason he in the mode he in, bro. Only reason he in the mode he in is because he up, bro. He happy. He's successful. That nigga that's down.
Not necessarily, bro.
But I honestly have money and you still do the same routine. What's wrong with that?
Let me express something. When did like I told Kenny before? When did a Honda not become good enough? When Twan, you talking about some step it up? If I take you out to eat once a week, I take you to Fridays. What the fuck is wrong with that?
What about hold on, bro? What about why we always gotta do something for the woman? Why we just can't be supportive? Why we always gotta do something to show that we, you know what I'm saying? We care and all that shit like that. Why we gotta prove ourselves? It should
I ain't too proud. I take my girl to Golden Corral in a minute.
See what I'm saying?
See the thing about it, everything that y'all
Okay. I got a question.
Hold on, one time. Let Kiana
go. No shame in my game, bro.
Real quick, Maurice. Go ahead, Kiana.
I feel like reinsurance is everything. Y'all don't have to always prove a point. Just let a motherfucker know, like, y'all care, y'all there, like, you know.
Man, we do that shit, man. That ain't good enough for y'all, but go.
Okay, I got a question.
Now, this question good enough for y'all because all women are different. All women are not the same. So
if you following that whole thing, like all the women the same.
Okay,
I feel
this question for Twan. I want Twan to answer that because based on what he just said. Okay, you said that the guys got to step harder and we got to go out and do all this extra extreme for our woman or whatever, right?
No, that's not what I said. Nope.
That's the real question. What if you was doing that?
Then it's that woman, G. You need to look at that woman. But that ain't what I said, though, bro. It's not about finances. Finances do play a role in this, bro. It's about the man.
It do play a role, but we talking about what you just said. We talking about romantic. We talking about going out. We talking about
Mhm.
I love
Good
you.
That's
guy shit.
Like we
Good
talking
guy
about
shit.
loyalty. We talking about
Because
real
Good guy
loyalty.
shit.
Years.
because Ruth Chris is
Women don't want
the
that shit.
difference
They
from
want the
Applebee's,
Pookies
bro.
and Ray Rays.
Consider the relationship, bro. I ain't
Hold
even
on.
gonna
It ain't about the
fuck all
Pookies
that.
and Ray Rays. I feel like no
Hold on. One
woman
mic. Everybody mute
appreciates
up. While he
anything.
talk. Everybody mute up. Go ahead.
No woman can. They don't appreciate nothing. Nothing we do is enough. I don't care if you got $1 million to $0. It doesn't matter. They just won't appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
big facts.
Facts.
I
Big
think
facts.
women
Big
really
facts.
do
Big
appreciate
facts.
stuff. It just depends on what the time that you do it. A lot of men don't step up and try to show that they care unless you halfway out the door. A lot of men are
I,
not coming from the
I
jump
feel like
stepping
no.
hard for you.
I feel like y'all pick and choose what you want to care about.
But you should know your woman. If you, I mean, everybody different. Some women care about material shit, and some women care about quality time. So if you know your woman, and if you stepping on and giving her what she wants and
But
needs, you
that's
wouldn't have a
what
problem. But a lot of men feel like they could love a woman, every woman the same. Some women don't care about material stuff. Some women only care about quality time, and some women don't care if you're not there. They just want the money.
So
I feel like you got to know
how
your
you gonna?
partner.
I'm sorry to cut you off. How you gonna give quality time if you out making that dollar, making that big dollar? If I'm at home giving you all the quality time you want, how the hell shit gonna get done?
Exactly.
It was a song. It was a song. Matter of fact, what was that song? If I'm always at home, I'm broke. But when I'm there, something. Y'all know the song. Y'all know the song. But
I
that's my
mean, I
point.
feel
Though.
like you
How
got to
can I
know your
all
woman, and
this
they.
quality time and you want me to pay bills, you want me to pay mortgage, want me to give you money, you know what I'm saying? Do your fingernail, get your hair done, all that shit. But you want me to give you quality time, but you want all this other shit too.
But I feel like that point, that's when a woman got to pick their struggle. Like I've
No,
been
that's
there.
good enough.
I've been there,
You
and I've done that. I
can't. It's
know
either
what
this
I would
or
rather have. I know what I want.
I'm sorry. Knowing your woman ain't good enough.
it's
Knowing your woman is
the,
not good enough.
the
It's
simple fact
always
is
gonna.
that
One mic.
It's
One
always
mic.
gonna
One
be
mic.
a
One
too
mic.
problem.
One mic.
much.
One mic. One
Women
mic.
want too much, and the men that handle it be the ones that get broke down and you know what I'm saying, get abused.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well,
and then
ain't
that's
that?
when the Pookies and
Don't the
Ray Rays
men?
come
Don't
in.
the men pick the women though? So ain't that up to y'all to pick the right type of woman? Y'all
We
saying
do
like
pick the
y'all
right
picking the
woman,
right
but it
Nah,
woman,
nah,
but
nah. We're not finna
continuously
go there
picking the
because
one
in
wrong
the
mic.
beginning
woman,
it
One
don't
mic.
start
and
like
y'all
that.
getting
In the
upset
beginning it don't
about
start like
the
that. We talking about towards that middle in that end where that woman started to change up. That's what we talking
Real
about.
fast.
men change up too. It's something
You
that you
right.
stop doing.
You
You
absolutely
stop
right. You
doing
absolutely
something that
right.
she
But we don't
stop
put a
doing
burden
something.
on y'all. We expect y'all to do the most all the damn time either.
This is the problem. When you got good guys out here trying to impress y'all, it's never enough because you looking at social media and you looking at the futures and all these weak ass, goof ass niggas that want to flaunt their money and got insecurities and they weak as hell behind closed doors. Y'all
Big
fall for that shit. So a nigga that's strong, positive, and loyal and got his shit together and trying to give you what he can give you, that ain't good enough for you because you want to go chase after the money. So that's when the futures come in. I
But look,
want to be a hoe and go get them niggas. That's the problem.
But
I'm a,
how is her preference at the time the problem? If she want to be a hoe and she want to experience the lavish life, let her go experience the
I'm
lavish life and
confused
fuck
because
them
y'all want to
bitches.
experience the
But
lavish
then
life and y'all want to be a hoe and y'all want to be an angel. You can't be both at the same time.
Hell no.
everybody is
see
everybody
this
is
what
the
I
devil and the angel
experienced.
at one
This what
time.
I experienced from past experience. The niggas who y'all looking at with the foreign cars are actually broke. And the nigga with the Honda is the nigga who the one got the savings account. Cause I'm that nigga who driving the Honda with a savings account. And the nigga that you
Exactly.
got with the BMW can't even fucking afford gas to put in it. So what the fuck is
Exactly.
you chasing in the first place?
Exactly.
But I feel like we
That
all
premium
talking
different,
about
bro.
different. We talking about different men
Him,
and
him.
different women. I
Like
feel like a
I don't
lot of men
understand
pick
that. Like,
the wrong woman, and a lot of women accept the wrong men. It's a miscommunication on both sides.
okay, I understand that part, but what it be when you saying all these wrong things in the relationship, but you got this man that's trying to fix it, but you still saying it's wrong. I don't want to be with the good guy, but go get the bad guy, and he doing the same shit that you said was wrong in the last fucking
Ten times
See
relationship.
what I'm
worse.
saying?
10 times
You know
worse.
what
You
I'm saying?
accept everything that nigga do too.
But it's
Yep.
cool for Pookie and Ray Ray to do it, but I couldn't fucking do it.
Yep. 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 That's what I'm talking about. But
I
and
mean,
then
you
the girl
never
got a
know. It
whole
might
thing.
hit different. That's true. You got to
That's
sit
why
there
the
and think
whole
about it. It
stage.
hits different.
But that's why
Yeah,
the
I
whole
think I think really, man, like, listen, I hear what you're saying, bro, because I done been on both sides of the game. But the reality of it is, bro, a lot of good guys, and listen, this is not me saying this against good guys. This is me understanding the world and how things is. And I'm not picking right or wrong. A lot of good guys don't step hard, bro. They are routinish. I'm telling you, bro, we go home, we go to work, we come, we play the game, and this becomes a routine. And we gotta understand, like, from our perspective, it's not about me trying to go out my way to please this woman and spend all my money and all that shit. It's about me leading this household. And if I want my girl, my woman, my bitch, however y'all, deal with y'all queens, if I want her to be the type of woman that I be, I gotta step hard. I can't just wait. I can't just depend on her to be the chick that I want her to be if I'm not leading the way. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, and I'm not saying that y'all should be going out y'all way to do anything for no girl, but I'm saying good guys don't step as hard as these guys who out here flexing, bro. It ain't about the money, it's about the stepping. It's about
Okay,
the
but define stepping hard. Define what do we got to do to please these women?
no, see, that's what you're
What
doing.
you gotta
That's
do
what
to
you messing
stand
up.
up
You
for
talking about
yourself?
pleasing a woman. You please yourself, bro. You step hard for yourself. You don't do nothing for nobody, bro. You do this shit for yourself. But you step hard, bro, because, man, bro, listen. We got a lot of weak men out here, bro. It's a lot of weakness out here, period. So
It is.
I'm
So
advising all the good guys to become a little stronger. Be a
Okay,
little
but
stronger
hey,
in
as a
decisions. Be a
man,
little
It sounds
as a
like you're
man,
trying to
I look,
prove a
I look
point,
on
though. Why
paper.
you got to step so
How
hard?
do
It
I
sounds
look
like you're
at
trying to prove a
mine?
point. If you
because
you
because we're
True
not.
story. True
We're
story.
not, we're
True
not
story.
stepping hard, bro.
Yo,
We're not stepping
May
if
hard.
the
you set
best
up in a
men win.
relationship
That's what
with
it's
your
about
spouse, your
nowadays.
significant other, you shouldn't have to
Mm.
do all that because you locked in already, right?
I think when you think I'm saying stepping hard, you think I'm saying coming out my pocket and
No,
doing
no,
something,
no,
bro.
no, no.
No,
Stepping
cause he
hard,
feel like
step,
no, cause he feel like
stepping
no,
hard,
no, no, no,
stepping hard means going to get your degree. So can't no stepping hard means learning how to cook. Stepping hard means you ain't got to be dependent on no woman at all. So that means you self sufficient. That means you can't nothing nobody tell you. You can't do
But
nothing.
that's never always
But
enough,
you
That's
don't
bro.
need to go out
That's
Turn
on
your
never
blacks
phone
and
up.
tell
always
women
enough,
Turn your
to
bro.
values
do
up.
all
Turn
that
your
A
work.
woman
values
gonna
up.
always want more. And that's why I be saying
that's
the
true.
good men fall short to the women that always want more. I mean, all women always want more. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But the good
I
men
think that's
fall
all
short
I
from that
say,
shit
yeah.
because of what you saying.
That's
I
the
mean,
point I'm
what I
making.
mean, what woman wouldn't want a home cooked meal other than going to a fancy restaurant? Who wouldn't want that? It's a home
Nigga, they
cooked meal.
don't want. They want to go. The whole phase. The point of the whole phase is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the whole phase is a problem. Is because when a woman starts to venture off into the whole phase, that is the things that she is captivated by. She's captivated by the 5-star hotels and the 5-star restaurant. She don't want to look beyond or less than that, and that's the problem. That's why why it's always said women have pick bad. They pick
That's
bad.
not a
They pick the Pookies and Ray Rays because that's all that they focus on. The drug dealers, the scams. I watched a YouTube video where a guy went out and he interviewed multiple different women, and he said the question was, "Do you want a Pookie? I mean, do you want a drug dealer, a car scammer, or do you want a motherfucking 9 to 5?" Most of those women literally said, "I want a car cracker and a fucking drug dealer."
Because they want that facade.
But
Exactly.
y'all not understanding either. Y'all pick the same as like as women, as some women do that, but y'all do it as well. Y'all was treat a good girl wrong, but then y'all want the big booty bitches and the hoes and the
Mm.
sluts and shit like that.
That's false. That's false.
Y'all
That's
treat the
false.
hoes so good.
That's false.
So
So why
y'all
you think
it's
everybody want to be
like
one?
Let me see.
So
true.
you
I'm gonna
Mm.
stick.
so you trying
I'm
to
gonna
say
stick.
we pick?
Mm.
I'm gonna stick to what Twan said because, like I said from past experience, I'm gonna stick to what Twan said. Love yourself. Love
Mm.
yourself first of all. Put yourself first, because when you
Man,
start doing that, shit start coming abundantly, like shit
yep.
that you
It
never even seen before. You see what I'm saying?
it changes her.
Like
When,
when
when
I'm gonna just put it like this, okay? If you loving yourself and you putting the attention and time into yourself, it's gonna show, and that's gonna make a woman want to approach you based off how you moving on
Right.
your own.
big
But
See what
also
I'm
facts.
then
saying?
it be
Instead of
some.
you going to chase and find that good woman, she gonna track you
She
because she
gonna
see
follow.
you moving positively.
She gonna
That
she
And
gonna
right,
energy is
follow.
gonna
She gonna
flow and
follow.
it's gonna come back.
But
She gonna
why
follow.
can't just
It
having
don't
a
it
whole
don't matter
face be
what the
something you got to
restaurant
get
is.
out
And
your
to trip
system?
about that type of
Sometimes
situation.
you do
Because if
want
you
to
focus on
deal
yourself,
with all the
it's
different dudes. You do want to have the be winded down. You do want to probably, do just whatever you want to do. Why can't I get it out of my system? So once I experience it, I know, like, you know what, I don't want to do this. I really do want to settle down. I really want to be with one guy. And I do see the potential in this guy. Why can't I get that out of my system? Why is that so bad? Men do it all the time. Y'all know
ain't no wrong
exactly
with
what
that. Ain't
y'all
no wrong
want.
with that. But y'all is not. I ain't gonna say y'all. Some women expect that from all men though.
I mean, I feel like it's just, a lot of, let's be for real, a lot of women out here are successful nowadays. So a lot of stuff that they doing for themselves, they just expect their partner to meet that
But you gotta
standard.
ask yourself. You gotta ask yourself that question: Why? Why do women? You know what I'm saying? Want to do it on their own versus with a partner? You gotta
I
ask
don't
yourself
know.
that. That make a
I mean,
whole
I
lot of
don't know.
sense, though, right?
I'm not a single woman, so I really don't know at this. I don't, really can't speak for everybody else, but I do feel like, as far as just in general, sometimes you got to get stuff out your system. Like even
Exactly.
men, you
We can't
gotta.
put all our eggs in one basket. We gotta
Well,
explore the
well,
system. We gotta explore that
well,
sea.
well,
Y'all
hold
better
on
burn it
now.
fast.
Hold on now. Like I
Burn
said,
them.
wait, hold on now, okay? Okay.
Real shit. Well, look,
Listen, if that girl making enough money and she can afford that elaborate shit on her own, and you ain't meeting up with her, hey, just don't meet up with her. Hey,
facts.
cause goddamn it, this
Right.
here $20 jacket, goddamn it, and these pants that I got on these shoes, they doing me just goddamn fine.
True story, bro. True story, bro.
Look, speaking
Okay?
True
of
story.
that,
And it ain't
speaking
gotta
Hey,
be
look,
name brands.
I can't take you on no trip if I ain't been on no damn trip. I can't buy you Birkins if I'm in a motherfucking Honda. That don't even make sense. How your bag costs more than my vehicle? We can't do it. I need a woman that's gonna match my fly. If I
fact,
got a
Hey,
$20 jacket,
I'm with
baby
it.
jacket gonna
Hey,
be at least
hey.
$60 or $80 jacket. You see what I'm
fact,
saying?
fact.
Don't
Stay
go
in your own
goddamn it and
lane.
go to the
Stay in your
beyond
own
and say,
lane.
baby, I want a moose knuckle for 2,000. Bitch,
Right.
wait a minute.
True story.
I
Facts.
want
Hey, what's
Right.
this guy
Well,
name?
well,
Facts.
look.
Facts.
Look,
Straight up
speaking of
facts.
what Maurice said, we gonna dive into the next question. I want y'all to watch this clip. It ties into what we just talked about right now. I want y'all to check it out and y'all tell me what y'all we gonna get to it. All right. So here we go.
Hey y'all, I know I'm late, but hey.
Hey, cousin.
Listen, listen to it. Put y'all phone on mute.
It said woman goes viral after getting cheated on by her
No
spouse.
video. I'm
They
trying to play
down
it.
a new set of rules.
Put your phone on mute.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Put your phone on mute. I'm trying to play this shit. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all.
Not fucking no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, we no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too. Ooh. Jesus Christ! And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
All right. So
And I totally
and
agree.
hold on. Hold on. The next question.
I never wanted to not be with
the
you.
next
I never
question
wanted to be
is.
without you. I wanted to
Hold
life
on.
with you.
Oh,
but in the process of all this happening, you a liar.
Hold on.
You
I
got
gotta
you a
stop the shit.
I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we not.
do we need to hear the rest of that? Because I don't want to take that conversation out of context.
Right.
That ain't
Like
our
what was she?
content, shit. That was
No, wait. I heard what she
I
said,
never
but
seen
y'all
it. I never seen
she
it before. So please play it back.
I've seen the video. I've seen it.
What you say,
I
Twan?
never
Because I
seen it.
seen it. What you was saying?
I'm trying to see was she saying something that she was dealing with him.
Hold on. One mic.
Yeah, is that
So
the
the
whole
question,
video? I
Yeah,
didn't see
it
it.
was with
I just
him.
walked in
hold
and I seen it.
on, one mic. I gotta ask the question. So
No,
look,
wait. Twan wanted to explain something before you asked him.
let me explain to him. I'm gonna do it. Listen, the point is what she's saying is her husband was cheating, right? And this ties into
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
New concept. Her man was cheating, so she decided to go back. She decided to say, "Fuck it. If you want to have a whole phase of so many words, I'm gonna have a whole phase that we gonna stay together." So the question is, should cheating be accepted in a relationship for it to last?
Yes, I
Should
do.
cheating be accepted so that the relationship can last?
Yes,
Now
I
y'all go ahead.
feel like it should, because the only reason why she said that we're gonna continue to raise our kids together and stuff like that, because she don't want the kids to go through a breakup of a home. But other than that, she enjoying her life now, because it's like, you fucked up, you cheated. I'm not gonna sit here and just sit up there and let you go out and do it and take that shit. I'm gonna do my payback.
So you agree? You okay with him? As long as you get your payback, you're okay with him cheating because you're gonna cheat too, right?
Yep.
And honestly, it's not necessarily about payback. He decided to step out. It's like men always be want to do them, but then we supposed to stay so sacred. So when she said you think it ain't niggas that want to fuck me, I totally feel that shit. We walk around, we see niggas every day that be like, it look a little enticing, but we respect what we got at home, because every nigga that we see that look enticing ain't what we got at home. But if he feel like that bitch looks so intriguing, well, shit, I got some up under my radar that I might want to hit too. So shit, even Steven, let's play ball. At the end of the day, it's cool when y'all do it, but it's a problem when we do it.
Men should never open a door that they don't want to be open. If you want to open that door, then that is who may the best man or woman win, because that's what it is.
Agree on
When
that.
we
That
do it,
sounds like
y'all
tit for tat.
motherfucking
One mic.
when y'all
That sounds
when
like
we
tit
do
for
it,
tat.
y'all chest be hurting and we done committed the ultimate wrong. Like, no, it ain't fair. Let's
And
play
Marcus just said, he even said that when we get our give back, we go to the extreme. Women go to the extreme, and that should be hurting.
Because this the
I
thing.
got you,
This the
BJ. I
thing.
got you.
That's the thing. Women are emotional creatures, G. So y'all just be fucking to be fucking. It's another notch under y'all belt. Believe me, when we step out, that nigga damn near be enough to be y'all replacement. And that's why it hurts so motherfucking bad, because we don't do it just to be doing it.
Go ahead,
agree.
BJ.
I'm gonna agree on that, but I'm gonna say that she not wrong. She not wrong at all for wanting to have an open relationship, because for the simple fact, you don't play with nobody time, you don't play with nobody hard, because you don't know what type of mindset nobody in. You see what I'm saying? You find out a motherfucker cheating on you, motherfucker go ballistic and do whatever. See, you know that shit is on TV every fucking day. But anyways, I don't feel like I would stay in the crib.
I got you, BJ.
Me personally, I'm gonna say that I'm not staying in the crib, because once you find out that I'm already doing what I'm doing, now you want to do what you want to do. I can't really live with that, because it's like we already exposed each other already. So what's the point of being around?
For the kids.
I feel for the sake of the kids. You don't want to break the house up or whatever, and you know you want the kids to grow up to daddy every morning and take them to school and all that, but it's not gonna be the same in the house no more. The energy is different. Yeah. All we doing is really paying bills together. That's all we doing is paying bills.
Go ahead, BJ.
That topic touchy, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like a nigga. I don't know, bro. Like, all right. So say for instance, a nigga fuck around on his significant other, right? All right, cool, bam. Why he did that though? Because it's probably some trouble in the house. You know what I'm saying? But his significant other not giving him no motion, no attention, you know what I'm saying? No nothing. So what you expect him to do? He to go find some attention somewhere else, but he ain't getting it from home. Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with that. Because what he just said, just because you ain't getting no attention from your significant other at the crib, don't mean you gonna fuck off with somebody else. What you supposed to do? This is what you supposed to do. You supposed to find out what your significant other like. Why is she not interested in what you got going on? You supposed to figure out what she want to do.
So I'm supposed to change myself to make her happy.
If you want her to be happy, then yes, you have to bow down to what she wants.
Bullshit.
Hold on, now. Hold on, I'm gonna let BJ go real quick now. I'm gonna let
Okay.
BJ.
With me because you like something
So
about me.
I'm
So
not-
I'm supposed to
I'm
sit
not-
and change myself again? No,
I'm not gonna necessarily say change yourself or bow down, but gee, what y'all don't know, women make so many accommodations to ourselves to be appealing to y'all and be everything that y'all want, and then we turn around and find out that shit ain't working. But where most men feel like they don't fucking communicate that shit neither. Mommy issues.
Honestly, it's a setup for failure on both ends. At the end of the day,
I say you gotta.
Hold on, Maurice. Let BJ go.
Man, let's say when that's what you're saying. Like, okay, yeah, y'all accommodate yourself for us, but let's say we get y'all hair done, we get y'all nails done, and all this and all of that. We buy y'all this, buy y'all clothes, and y'all go out and celebrate that shit with the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, how we looking at the end of the day? And I understand that we ain't perfect. Us as men, we ain't perfect, but I mean, if we go about, I'm paying bills, you paying bills, we stay together, that shit will never work out due to the fact that trust will never be in the household, and it's not good for the kids, regardless if you have kids. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna look at you side eye, you're gonna look at me side eye, and we're gonna damn near argue every fucking day. Me as a man, I'm not letting my woman fucking come in the house at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Hell no. I'm gonna fuck what type of situation we in. It just won't work. It's a setup for failure.
Yeah, and at that point, we all gotta follow them same values, you know. So it's like if that's the case, then neither one of us should be stepping out, because at the end of the day, we putting them kids in jeopardy of living in that toxic ass environment, and it ain't no good look. You know what I'm saying? It's like we might as well separate, and they had 2 happy co-parents versus being in a house together, and that shit toxic. We don't like each other. Like Cuzzo said, I'm sad-eyeing you every time you see me. You sad-eyeing me because we both know we out here doing our thing. So again, what's the point of stopping each other from finding that real happiness? Because at the end of the day, your kids feel that shit.
Agree.
I feel like it won't be that hard to if you both come to the understanding that basically me and you want to be together, we want to be for the kids, but clearly what I'm not satisfying you in the bedroom, you feel like you need another woman to satisfy you, and I might need another man to satisfy me. If we come to the understanding that, how could it become a problem? That we could still operate at home, but when it comes to our personal business in the bedroom, how's that any each other business? As long as I'm not bringing you home, none of you ain't having no kids, why can't we come to the understanding of that? I mean, the man opened up that door.
Go ahead, Twan.
Now, look, first of all, you got to take into the consideration that this woman was fed up. Like, let's look at her perspective, right? She was fed the fuck up with what the fuck she was dealing with, so she got tired. Hey, I'm gonna even out this play. I'm gonna be just like you. But this the thing that y'all not really thinking about. Evidently, he got some insecurities going on. That's why he was cheating. And evidently, she got some insecurities going on. That's why she's steady dealing with the shit that she's dealing with. So there is no way they are going to be in the same house with all that insecurity, dealing with people in a world and be successful. No way possible. The only way that shit work is y'all come together in the beginning and be like, hey, look, I'm scared of getting cheated on. Let's have an open relationship. And y'all agree with it from there. But from the point that she doing it there, I understand her frustration because she's fed up, she's tired, and she got every right to be. But to sit up there and say this how her household gonna be, there's no way that's gonna work. It was already insecurities, and they already got insecurities dealing with the shit. So how they gonna make it happen off that platform, off that foundation? Ain't no fucking way that's gonna work. So no, that shit ain't gonna work. Hell no. In the beginning, if y'all come together in the beginning and be like, hey, look, I'm scared of getting cheated on, let's have an open relationship, there's a chance that can work. But from that point where she did it at, hell no, that shit ain't gonna work.
Go ahead, Maurice. Hold on, Nelson. Hold on. Go ahead, Maurice.
I'm gonna say that's not even teaching the kids right either, though. She said she wanted to keep the household together for the sake of the kids and the family. That's not really keeping the kids together, because as kids grow, their mindset get older and they get wiser too. So they gonna see that, okay, daddy got something going on, mama got something going on. So when they get old enough to start got something going on, that's what they gonna want to do. You're supposed to break the cycle and break the chain. That's what the whole point of keeping the family together is about. You teaching them kids something wrong, they family's gonna end up falling short to the same shit. See what I'm saying? Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Now I got a baby mama. This the son that done grew up. He got a baby mama now. Now he go fuck around on his baby mama. Now she got an open relationship. Now they all that comes in the line with child support. All of that. So you really can't. No. Once you found out that a motherfucker fucking around and that's where they head at and that's where they want to be, let them be that way. Don't take your happiness. Don't take your happiness and be like, all right, fuck it. It's time for get back. Because that's not the type of person you is. Half of the motherfuckers who be out there want to get back, they don't want to do that shit. They just doing that shit because they trying to avoid that hole.
Yep.
Motherfucker found out a motherfucker fucking around. They shit. Now I'm hurt.
I agree.
Yep. And I totally agree. It's like, yeah, I understand the whole staying in it for the kids and shit, but then we fuck the kids up because at the end of the day, when they get grown and they get out that household, but look, G, we gonna separate because now our kids grown and out the house, and now the kids blindsided because we don't put on this facade for 18. What people fail to realize, divorce has an effect on them kids too. So it would have been better in the beginning, again, to go our separate ways and be two happy co-parents with our partners and all that shit. Because at the end of the day, parents bring value into households too. I honestly feel like it's better to have two happy co-parents separated than two fake miserable parents together. Because
I'm gonna go next.
I have a friend who parents waited to separate it when she was grown, and then she fucked her up because the whole time they put on marriage was all that shit, and then they sit her down when they grown and break it down to her like, we finna get a divorce, and she like, well, what the fuck? I thought y'all was happy all this time, and it fucked her up even more. So I definitely disagree with that whole stand together and you do you and I do me, because at the end of the day, that shit fake as fuck, and it's wrong to teach our kids to live that way.
I get what you're saying. I got you, Maurice, after me. I get what you're saying, but this is the core of the problem. At the end of the day, cheating is the problem. That is the problem in society right now. Why is it so hard for a black man and a black woman to come together and be monogamous, be faithful, and y'all both put in the work together? It takes a team of two people to succeed in a relationship. But if y'all, the problem, everybody out here want to cheat. Everybody want a sad nigga, a sad chick, and like, I don't understand that. Why can't we just be monogamous, be together? Don't tell me it's impossible. It's possible. If other races out here is doing it, you got white races, you got all these other races. They can get married young, they can get married old, but yet their statistics is higher than ours. We at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to marriage, when it comes to monogamous, and then we're trying to skip over monogamous, and we're trying to be what do you call it? Polyamory, whatever you call that shit. How the fuck you skip over? Yeah, how you skip over level 1 to get to level 3, and you trying to have 2 girlfriends?
Hey, cuz you false.
They do that because all the time you find yourself settling with somebody that's not your person. So in that aspect, I hear all that together and be monogamous and be all that or whatever. But once you know that person ain't your person, bro, you gotta walk, G. You hold on to that person, G. It's like, again, I might be with a nigga and feel like he my person, G, but he don't feel like that about me. So he's still searching to find that woman to complete him because I don't. But where he go wrong at, he don't let go of me. So I can find my person, G. He holds on again, women, we have that same issue with men sometimes. Like, gee, we'll find that perfect nigga, everything like that, but something just be off, G. So at the end of the day, we all have to be adults and be able to sit down and keep it 100 with that person, but also keep it 100 with ourselves, G. And you know that that person ain't the person for you, G. Everybody ain't for everybody.
Hey, look. I'm gonna put it like this too, though. I still don't feel like she should have went and got her get back.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because the reason why I'm gonna say it like this, right? Just because
would it have been better if she'd have just walked away?
It would have been better if she just walked away. But listen though,
Why he couldn't just walk away,
You never know what door God was finna open for that lady. You never know. That man, she found out that man was cheating, right? He was on his way out the goddamn door. He don't care about them motherfucking kids because he went and did what he did. It's a man out there that's gonna say, bitch, these my kids now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by the whole.
You gotta be honest. A motherfucker who don't want to take care of that responsibility is somebody there to do that. It's somebody there.
Again.
I don't really see the point of her going out to do what she gonna do regardless, because somebody that's gonna feel the point.
And again, once I know you ain't my person, kids involved or not, bro, I'm not finna bring my kids up in that environment. It's fake love, bro. And again, when they get out here in this world, they ain't gonna be able to identify fake. Gonna be able to identify that fake love, and it's gonna set them kids up for failure. G, we wrong for that. It's like telling the motherfucker to just stick it out, regardless of what a motherfucker do to you. Motherfucker miserable. Motherfuckers be whole ass miserable, G, and be trying to stick that shit out for the sake of the kids, G. That shit unfair.
I definitely agree with you saying, but
hold on, one mic. I got you at the Bernard. Go ahead, BJ.
I definitely agree with you saying, Nessa, but honestly, easier said than done. It's hard, whether for a man or woman to just let go. It's very hard because we look at everything that we have grown together, whether it's a house or car or kids or career. It's just hard to let all that shit go, even though it's the responsible thing to do. It's just unheard of sometimes.
It's definitely easier said than done, but it's easier said than done because again, that person who done decided to step out, G, that person ain't kept it all the way 100 with they self, G. They still trying to have their cake and eat it too. 9 times out of 10, when most motherfuckers step out, they be stepping out with a motherfucker. What they say, that 80-20 rule, it's that 20% of what your partner ain't got. Nobody sits back and think about the bigger fucking picture, G. And nobody sits back and think about how that shit gonna affect they fucking partner, G, when shit hit the fan, because best know that shit gonna hit the fucking fan.
True enough.
So should basically, in so many words, nobody should be cheating, and if you are cheating, it ain't gonna the relationship ain't gonna last. It can't last.
No, it ain't, unless y'all in that motherfucker being roommates. And that shit still ain't gonna work because y'all still gonna be trying to work each and every one in each other business. So it really ain't gonna work.
There's room for second chances. There's room for second chances.
Ain't no second chance.
Look, now we roommates, right? Now we roommates, and the same shit I used to look over when you was my partner, like you throwing your motherfucking drawers on the floor and a motherfucking hamper right there, bitch. Now it's a motherfucking problem.
Wow, that's a bit. Wait a minute, that's a bit harsh, roommate.
Nigga, now I ain't fixing that motherfucking plate no more. Because that ain't no priority. Go fix your own motherfucking plate. Have that other bitch fix your plate.
I think that's a bit harsh.
In the house.
Go ahead, Julia.
Now we're roommates.
Go ahead, Julia. Go ahead.
I don't. This was my first time looking at the video. I don't know anything about it. So if we talking about that video specifically, I think in this situation, she was petty. It was pettiness, immaturity, and if she knew about this, she should have been left. Or she should have addressed something like that, like, hey, I can't do this anymore. We're going to have to, figure something out. Like, either I'm going to leave, you're going to leave, and we'll figure the kids out, the situation. But to stay in there for that long and to make a video for something like that for the world to see, that lets you know the kind of pettiness she was willing to go under to try to, I guess, in a way, alert women that you can do the same thing that I can do, and we can try to have somewhat of a normal situation in our household. So if we talking about that video specifically, I don't agree with it, but I mean it's to
Yeah,
each his own. But I think it
Or
was really
it
petty
could
and
have
really
been,
immature.
yeah, or it could have been her like, okay, he cheated, I'm cheating, but it could have been her saying that she ain't ready to let their relationship go. She ain't ready to let him go.
Yeah,
So
true.
maybe she wanted to him to do what he do and she do what she do until they come to a standing agreement like, okay, now we did what we did. It ain't for us. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
I mean,
true,
I know
true.
what you're saying, but at the end of the day, just cheating ain't okay in general. We can analyze it. We could break it down 100 million ways. At the end of the day, cheating is not okay, and you should not have to sacrifice the purity of your relationship by cheating in order for it to last. Sometimes you gotta.
The thing is, we've had we have so many conversations. You and I, we had so many conversations when we talk about the term cheating. There are different forms of cheating. Like if he was just to go out with a girl and all they did was just meet each other and have conversations, that's cheating, right? It don't have to be physical, right? But he's meeting another woman that's not his spouse, and they're meeting with each other, having lunch, dinners, whatever you call it, and they've been having intimate conversations, intellectual conversations, whatever it is, right? That's cheating, right?
I mean, it just depends on the
no,
standards.
to them, they don't say it's cheating. To them, they don't think that's cheating. To them, just going out meeting a woman and stuff like that, men do not find that cheating, which it is cheating if your spouse doesn't know. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't tell your spouse or that spouse don't know the person that you meet up with, it's cheating.
Yeah.
Our grandmas used to get cheated on all the time, and the thing about it is men always been cheating. That's always been a thing. How's it a problem if I know you gonna do what you gonna do regardless, but I might need to just go this one time, and then I might decide that, you know what, yeah, this ain't for me. I could just allow. I mean, I still want to be with you. I could just accept it. Yeah. But why is it that a woman, or just in general, it's like, oh no, once the person cheat, the relationship is over with. It should always be some type of reconciliation, even outside of cheating.
So let me ask you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the second chances.
Ask you guys this. So if your woman and like that woman cheat and you find out, are you staying or are you leaving?
I'm a leave just because I know that I'm gonna look at her differently. I'm never gonna look at her the same. So to skip all the arguing and just not being comfortable being next to each other, I'm gonna just leave. I need my peace just as well as she need hers.
And I'm gonna leave because at the end of the day, I'm still, no matter how long it's been and nothing like that, it's still gonna be that insecurity in the back of my mind and me wanting to check that phone and the internet, and I can't live my life like that. I don't think no woman should have to live their life like that at all.
Or man.
Yeah, man.
So don't y'all think at the end of the day, just stop fucking cheating, right? Stop cheating and have a monogamous, honest, open conversation.
Yeah,
I mean, if he cheated, if he cheated, it was for a reason. Maybe it was something that she was lacking or she wasn't given. Because if you do something like that multiple times and then you find out and you make a viral video saying that we're gonna still be together, but I'm gonna do what I do, you do what you do. I mean, who's the petty one in the situation? Right? It's both parties.
Go ahead, Twan.
Hey, I want to speak on this this template that we supposed to be building our relationships off of, bro. It's a false narrative. Look, bro, I believe that some people need to get married. It's some people in this world who need to be in monogamous relationships with a one partner. It's some women that need two husbands. It's some women that need to be single. It's some men that need two wives. It's some men that need to be single. There is no template. We got this idea that I understand, the template that the yesteryears built, a man and a wife, and that's how they should be married and they should build their foundation off that. That doesn't work for today's society for everybody. We dealing with too many different individual minds, bro. So it worked good for people who are raised like that. We just need to be, we need a template where it's honesty, We need to focus on more honesty with ourselves and our partners. We need to start being more real. I think that's the template we need to build our shit off of. Not necessarily just a man, a wife, and a wife and a husband, bro. Because that don't work for everybody, bro. But I understand where you're coming from, because this is a slippery road. It opens up the door for this whole mentality or this cheating mentality, and I'm not trying to advocate that. I'm not trying to say like, man, we need to be. I'm not trying to like give us a green light to be cheaters or nothing like that. I'm just saying, in a reality, I know the template of a man and a woman don't work good for everybody. It's too much. It's strong women out here, bro. It's strong men out here, and it's weak men out here, and it's weak women out here. And we need to build our
honesty. But Twan, honesty is not usually what people would go for in 2023. Like, if you cheated, are you really gonna go to your spouse and say, "Hey, babe, I cheated on you"?
No, I'm not.
No, motherfuckers ain't gonna say
nothing. Honesty is, hey, baby, I like sex. Hey, baby, woman, queen that I'm dealing with, I'm a sexual person. Let's sit down and talk about things that I need to do so I can be satisfied. That's honesty. Not cheating and then coming back being honest. That ain't honesty, bro. You lied. I'm saying being real from the get-go.
I think it's fucked up at the end of the day, because when I look at our black culture and I see that these are the things, these are the complications that we have and we're facing, it's crazy to me, because I always have these conversations where I don't understand how other races can make monogamous relationships work,
but
can
make
marriages work.
Speak on that, cuz that's a lie.
Yeah, when the statistics show it. The statistics show it.
Bro, it's a facade. The relationships that we seeing from these other relationships is a facade. The Muslims fucking other boys and they raping little girls. The Asians are fucking little boys and raping little girls, bro. But they got this facade that it's a happy marriage. And white people, boy, you want to know what they doing, bro? In the dark? A majority of these relationships, that's the facade, bro. So we can look like we that couple in reality when we stepping in church, but they be fucking little boys in the basement.
Yeah,
and that's why
put you back to the internet.
Yes, and that's why it be such a shock. That's why it be such a shock when we see shit and it end in divorce. Because again, if we basing the shit off what we see on social media, nobody's posting the sad moments. They only posting the happy moments, bro. So again, you thinking motherfuckers' relationships all rainbows and clouds and all that shit, but whole time motherfuckers be whole life struggling. Like, again, if I get in a relationship, and this just some honesty shit, I like to dibble and dabble. If I'm feeling froggy, I might leap, and I might like to fuck with a bitch. My nigga gonna know that from jump, G. So it's like I ain't gotta go behind his back and do that shit. Or I gotta be with a person who knows or who with that shit when I feel like doing that shit. If he ain't and he let me know from jump, then I know, G, that if that ain't my motherfucking person, I ain't gonna waste that motherfucking time. But that's just me being in tune with myself. Everybody not in tune with themselves.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. Well, we gonna jump into the other episode question.
Hey, I can't comment.
I can't wait till next week. We gonna touch on that though.
Yeah, y'all
touch
on this one, boy. Look, so
content
is
we gonna, but I can't comment. I don't know what's going on. We gonna than a motherfucker.
We gonna get to that next week. Trust me. We definitely gonna get down to that.
I like that cheating shit because I'm a cheater. But it's a reason for every motherfucking thing, folks.
Fact.
Yeah.
So look,
we gonna get on that.
We gonna get into this other. Everybody mute up.
But I'm honest though. I've been in relationships for 20 years.
Damn, that's a long time, man.
Yes, sir.
So what y'all think of this one? I'm gonna play this one. Y'all mute up. Everybody mute up.
That is fine.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In the
We can't hear nothing, Ramal.
works, at whatever job, and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay.
Can y'all hear it?
That's not somebody who's been.
Hey, play it back, bro. Play it back.
Don't play it back.
Right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the
Give me a
money.
second.
All I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff. You pay the light bill, baby. You can take me to dinner.
1 second, y'all. 1 second.
That is fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it again.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money. All I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff. You pay the light bill, baby. You can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
So what y'all thoughts on that? Why
Listen,
do
a lot of women, especially black women, and I'm like,
hold on, y'all. Trying to turn it off. What's y'all thoughts on that? All right, why do women hate average men? Why do women hate average men?
I don't think so. It's, of course, we know it's different type of women out here. It's women out here who are gold diggers looking for somebody to take care of them because they don't want to work and do XYZ. But then I'm gonna speak for women who more like myself, career oriented women, got something going for themselves. I don't necessarily mind being with a man who make less than me, as long as it's not to the point where he trying to live off me or use me, especially if he loving me the way that I need to be loved. Again, like, it don't matter what type of job he got. If that nigga still willing to contribute and pay some bills, then I'm all fine with it. But you ain't just gonna be around and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like vice versa. You have men who pay all the bills and they woman handle the smaller bills. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of how y'all got that shit up, how that shit going. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't agree with the whole hate average men, but I can't speak for every woman either.
Yeah, because in society right now, that is what is being talked upon. That is what is being talked about, is about the fact that the women are saying that an average earner that makes 40,000, 50,000 is not enough no more. Right? He can't love you without his pockets being big, without him making motherfucking 2, 6, 7 figures. Why do we equate money and love in the same goddamn category? Since because we have to have money to love somebody.
That's for the people who ain't never had that real love before.
Exactly. I feel like that's like it's like different for women, because you have them immature women who's like that, who, you know what I'm saying, want the men that with money in their pocket and stuff like that. But then you have the good women who like, okay, at least you coming to the table with something. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna knock your manhood down. None of that. We both in here making ends meet. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't living off me. You chipping in and stuff like that. But then you have the immature women who like, okay, I need you to have such and such and such. Even if the woman ain't even on a higher level, you got women who eat beneath the men and still expect that because their brain is not fully deformed.
Yep. And again, it all starts from home. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. it don't matter who the breadwinner is, as long as everybody bringing something to the table. The problem is women be coming across these average men that look at it like, damn, I make 40, this bitch make 100. I shouldn't have to come out my pocket with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that shit totally unfair, because at the end of the day, if that nigga paying everything, and then when shit hit the fan, he fucked up, bitch, you supposed to be able to step up, because he ain't made you come out your pocket with nothing. But that's vice versa too. If I'm gonna be the breadwinner and my nigga don't make as much as I make, again, when I fall on hard times, I'm gonna expect that nigga to step up and be my backbone, because I've been his this whole entire time.
Yeah,
So,
then
Like
you
if I'm
believe in
paying the most of everything, one thing, nigga, best believe you better be stacking that motherfucking bread. Don't be jagging that shit, because again, everybody fall on hard times no matter how much money you make. And then that's the shit that get you to looking at your partner sideways, because it's like, bitch, I ain't made you come off nothing. Like how you still ain't got nothing.
Exactly. Then I understand where you coming from now. So sometimes it do start from home too, and your growth as you get older, because you do have some parents who don't give it to the kids or give it to their kids, and then they like the kids got to go out and find it on their own. You feel what I'm saying? And then when they do meet that person, you know, they looking forward into that man. But then you have some parents who raise their kids to be mature and go out and get it on their own.
So basically you're saying, NASA, you okay with 50-50? You willing?
I'm okay with that. Hell yeah. I done been with a nigga and it was 50-50 and I was breaded up. I don't give a fuck about it being.
But then I would say you an anomaly, right? Because it's so many women out here that it's not okay with 50-50. A man can't bring less than 40, not even 40,000. Ain't no women nowadays are not checking for the plumbers, the construction workers, the electricians. No, women don't want that. It ties back into earlier, the Pookies and Ray Rays, the car crackers, right? The basketball players, the drug dealers. This is what women want. So my question, since when did a Honda not be okay to drive? Why we got this mentality? We want to live rich, we want to act rich, and we want to even date rich. Because most men out here, most average men only make 40 to 50,000. So that 1%, you women ain't finna get. All you women ain't getting that 1%. You gonna end up with that $40,000 man, that $50,000 man, and that should be okay.
Cause it's a facade. They showing off to their friends and to the internet. That's not what y'all. It's a facade. They want people to know that I can get this shit quick, fast, and hurt. I'm pulling up in the Benz. My man do this, my man do that. But then you got some women who don't want a man to work a 9 to 5 and not knowing a 9 to 5 is okay. Some women can wait every 2 weeks for a fucking paycheck. Then you got these 30 motherfuckers who want that shit quick, fast, and hurry and want it now and put on the facade with their friends.
And honestly, I tie that shit all back into social media, because motherfuckers making it look like
they making it look like it's easy
and all that shit.
Like, where you getting all this money from? Shit, I gotta work a 9 to 5, and you motherfuckers getting that shit quick, fast, and hurry. And then you got these motherfuckers like, okay, I want to be like you. You feel what I'm saying? Not knowing that these motherfuckers they front and they move. Because at the end of the day, that probably be a rental or somebody else car they standing in front of, or somebody else money that they holding up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think I think we looking at this from the wrong perspective, because this black women is a gold digger thing. It's a little bit more deeper than that, because it's like a woman. Listen, bro, a woman is gonna expect things. This halfway thing. It's like a woman is gonna expect things. Like we in, this is America we living in, bro. We living in a world where it's people. It's so much rich. It's things going on out there that everybody wants it. Let's keep it real. This is something that we all deal with. The want of better. Let's not just put this on women. But I'm gonna come back to the woman part, because they bogus for this mentality. But we gotta understand it's deeper than that, bro. Because it's like all of us gold diggers.
Yeah.
Now the pressure that the females put on niggas with this shit, bro, it's been like that. We just looking at it like that because we just starting to get into the situation. This been going on for years, bro. When a black man was working and and the woman wanted just more things from Sears, bro. This is something that has been adopted in us already growing up in America, bro. So it's not necessarily like this is a black woman thing, bro. This is a society issue. We all want more. We all want better. It's just like we can't allow ourselves to be insecure and let nobody place no shit like that on us. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Fuck
you
that,
can't
bro.
afford it.
Live by your means. But it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with materialism, and that's all I want to say. So it's like I'm expecting my daughter to want a pretty something like it's already adopted in us. Is it right or is it wrong? Maybe so, bro. But it's something that we gotta adapt ourselves to and not conform to.
But that's the problem. We overcompensate our wants when it compared to our needs. We overcompensate our wants, and that creates the mentality out here why 40,000 ain't enough, why 50,000 ain't enough, why driving in that Honda ain't enough. That's the problem. It should be enough, and I feel like women live in. I feel like, and I'm just saying because I hear more from women. I feel like women live in this la-la land where they really believe that they can get the 1%. We're talking about 1% of rich folks, millionaires. Okay, it's not a lot of them. You competing, and then on top of that, you're competing while you're trying to get that 1%, that rich life. You're competing with young girls. So it don't make sense to me. Well, why would you bypass a $40,000 man, a $50,000 man? You gonna kick him to the curb for a motherfucking nigga that's making $1 million that you ain't even in those rooms. You don't even know what that look like. It makes no sense.
You want that though.
But the thing is, when you get the
hold on, Twan. Go ahead, Nasser.
Men, she froze. Men do the same thing though. Men sit up there and they got the woman who got everything possibly that he could ask for, but then go out and get the woman who ain't making no money, who need money from him.
Yep.
It ain't about it. Sometimes you got to get the woman that is enough for, because it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
You know, like she said, it's a facade life right now. They living in instant. It's instant this, instant that. And they ain't got shit, really. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The women who want that 1% of niggas, they don't want shit, bro. They don't want but a t-shirt, bro.
Yeah.
Them $40. It's women out here that want that $40,000 nigga because he responsible, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He responsible.
He disciplined.
That nigga got benefits. He got that motherfucker retirement. Like, absolutely. No, it's all about a motherfucker frame of man and they
absolutely.
Frame.
I wish in this reality, in this world, that we stop overlooking the $40,000, $50,000 man. That women. I wish women understand that it's okay to have wants, but you got to understand if a man is meeting your needs, them wants would eventually come. But you need to be able to be patient. You understand? 40,000, you bring your 40,000, I bring my 40,000, baby. We can make something work. No, I can't take you on 16 vacations in 1 month. I can't do that. But I can plan. We can plan, and I can take you on 1 or 2 vacations, right? No, I can't get you the BMW, but I can get you a car that gets you back and forth.
And that's what end up happening, cause sometimes they meet them average niggas, G, and the nigga don't even try because they get complacent because they bitch got it and they don't be putting forth the effort, G. So that in turn make us look for more, cause it's like I don't want to meet a nigga who making less than I make, and then it turn around and make him lazy or he feel like he can fall back because I'm the breadwinner, G. That shit unfair.
I feel like at the end of the day, money, the world is, you need money to live in this world. Money, you need, I'm not gonna say money equals happiness, but at the end of the day, who the fuck want to be struggling to pay bills? Like, that's stressful. Exactly. I don't want to settle down with a man that's doing a bare minimum. It's not about an average man. It's just about, if you know how much our bills are, you know the effort that it takes for us to live comfortably. I need a man that's gonna step up to that plate. I'm not going to settle for no average man that's going to do the bare minimum and looking at me to do the rest. Like, that's crazy.
Exactly. And it's like, again, we want a certain type of lifestyle, Motherfuckers go for that certain type of lifestyle. Motherfuckers go to school. They do what they got to do to have more. I don't want to be with a motherfucker who ain't got that same mindset. Bae, if you struggling and you living check to check and you stressed out with them bills, go for a different position, babe. Go high up. Do what you got to do to make that bread. I'm here for you. I'm with you. I'm going to hold this shit down while you go to school. Do whatever you got to do. So at the end of the day, we can fucking be comfortable. But if you see me steady elevating and doing what I got to do to get us to where the point that I want to be, and you just sitting back chilling, that's a fucking problem. Average man or not, that's a problem.
I get what you're saying, but how many
women... go pick up them extra hours and get that overtime if you know we struggling. I'm doing it. Why you can't do it?
But how many women is thinking like you? You're an anomaly, right? Because most women out here in today's world, they ain't trying to hear none of that shit you even saying. They looking at it and saying straight up, them niggas is broke. That's why $40,000 man, $50,000, he broke. And now we be getting to a point where now I'm starting to hear women say $100,000 man broke. I'm not trying to put my budget out there, but I make $100,000 a year. And I've heard women tell me, nigga, that's broke.
Let me tell you something. It ain't broke, bro. It's broke to broke. How the fuck is a $40,000 nigga broke? He broke to a broke bitch. So you looking in the wrong direction. You in front of the wrong bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That makes sense.
But also too, if a woman, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But if a woman make $100K, why would I want? I mean, you gotta sit there and think about it. It's levels to life. I'm not. If I'm at the top right now, I'm the 1%. Why would I want to deal with the fucking the bottom? Why would I want to deal with the bottom? Same thing for a man. I wouldn't want to. I don't see how men could be in the 1% and making over 100,000. And they dealing with a bitch on Section 8. Like, come on now, we in two different spots.
No, I ain't. I'm just gonna help because I be in all of these type of situations right now. If I'm making 100,000 and I'm dealing with a bitch on Section 8, because it ain't all about the money. You gotta know how to cook, clean, wash clothes. What about this real shit that go around the house, that hang around, that be around the house?
But men not doing that though. If they don't make that 100K, they not doing it.
That's a man. That ain't no man. That's a male. It's a difference between everybody with a dick is a male. Men do men shit. Male do male shit.
Yep.
That's the difference. That's what the line is drawing at right then and there. So that's what motherfucker be getting the greatest thing. He a man. He's not a fucking man. He's scared to take the garbage out. He ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Man make shit happen. It don't matter without the money or with the money. Man make shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's like at the end of the day, I can make 40,000 and he make 100,000. The average bitch gonna look at that nigga like he a come up, and she ain't gonna try to do shit to help that man. And that shit happen vice versa too. When a nigga making 40 and look at a bitch that make 100, he think he came up again. A male think he can do the fucking bare minimum versus a man. He gonna be like, shit, let me meet my bitch fly. Let me do what I gotta do to get close to what the fuck she make. Cause at the end of the day, my $40, $50 an hour and his $25, $30 an hour, that's $75 an hour, baby. We can do something with that shit, but everybody don't think like that.
And this side B, if she making $100,000 and you ain't making shit, by the time she come on, every time she see you, she supposed to be, look, your ass supposed to be nailing the garage. I'm a $100,000 nigga. I make shit happen. I'm around the house building this. When she come home, I done built this new shit. I done made this shit, or I done got some more shit going on. I ain't got $100,000, but I'm a $100,000 nigga in the brain or in my actions. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But if you just sitting around doing that, that's weak shit, because it ain't about the money. Because if you a $100,000 bitch and I'm a hustle, I'm gonna take your $100,000 to make two.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part. He can't hear you, Mom.
I can't hear Mom.
True. That's true. That's you not equating love and money in the same category. That's you understanding there's a difference, and the value that you bring value, even if you ain't bringing in 100,000, you bring value. But women need to start understanding that a man can bring more value. That's why Tyler Perry said, if he could pay your phone, if he could pay the light bill, but I meet your value, but I bring other value to the table. Why is that not enough? Why I gotta take you on 16 trips? Why I gotta put you in a big ass mansion?
Cause these women out here sacrificing their wants for their needs.
Absolutely, and then you can take them on 16 trips.
I mean, you don't need a mansion.
You can take a woman on 16 trips.
But some women,
one mic.
You can take a woman on the trip, 16 trips with $1,000. It's about the man directing the trip. Take her to this, take her over there. You ain't got to take her to the motherfucking Puerto Rico or what. You will be a man behind it. That's the difference.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you do.
You know what I'm saying? I can take this bitch on a trip with $20,000 and take her across the world, G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Nigga with $1 million. I can be the nigga living with $1 million with 20,000, bro.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
And again,
you would think I got $1 million by the time he go around the world and don't know shit, he'll be broken. I have a salt buck left.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm still standing with him.
Yep. And piggyback off of what he's saying again. I'm $100,000 bitch. I love to come home. My nigga done built some shit. Woo woo. I ain't gotta hire a motherfucking contractor because again, my man being that motherfucking handy man. Versus again with the average man, I'm being $100,000 bitch, and they can't even put that bookshelf together. Like
she $100,000 nigga. He waiting on me to come home to get in my car to ride off.
That part.
Yeah. I'm $100,000. No, he talking about what we eating today, babe. No, this shit supposed to be put together. When babe come to water, babe, it's a new meal, everything. Babe ain't even got time to do shit but go there and rub her back and lay down.
That part.
You gonna show your value.
But it seems like the dude that's making $40,000 have to make that extra effort to please a woman than a dude making $100,000 who don't have to do as much. Like shouldn't that nigga learn how to build shells even though he got $100,000? Like, let's be fair.
He only can back you with that $100,000. He gonna run out. Dude with that $40,000, I told you, it's value more. He disciplined more. It's different. He only buying her when you can't buy her. Then what about when you can't buy shit? When you can't buy her no more. When she done bought all the t-shirts and all that shit, she can't even wash them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
for real. I done went out, made all this money. I done bought our shoes and clothes. And like Cuzzo said, nigga can't even cook a meal. Nigga, I done been at work 16 motherfucking hours. And again, you looking upside my head like what we gonna eat.
You know understand? That's the difference. It ain't about them getting down on it. They getting down on weak meals, bro.
Yeah. It don't apply to every man.
Yeah.
It don't apply to every man. It's the weak ones.
Sounds like the haves and have-nots to me.
Yeah, it's like motherfuckers still want to get treated like that king, bro, but be putting in a bare minimum, G. Absolutely. Again, he can be a $40,000 nigga, but like Sean said, that nigga gonna build shit, he gonna cook shit, he gonna do all that shit. That's king treatment. I appreciate that shit. No matter how much money you make.
Come on, man. He making us live good with that $40,000.
Exactly.
So just because I'm making $40,000 don't mean I can't afford a plumber either.
That part too.
What you guys say, BJ? Let me let you go ahead and get in.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a $40,000 nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't happy with me, you want to go on, trips and you want to travel and stuff, and whether I'm able and unable to do it, you know what I'm saying? Look, take a ball, go outside. You want to travel? Take a ball, go outside and take 3 steps. That's all I'm saying.
What?
It was from a meme. You talking about this meme, probably.
Hey, bro. That's part of the male attitude females mad at, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It is.
That's part of the male shit that the females mad about, bro.
Bro, listen, bro. When I make $40,000, I'm stepping like I make $100,000.
That part.
And you gonna feel me, bro. I'm not finna let no woman conform me like I'm a broke nigga when I got $1 in my pocket. Bro, if I get out here and sell 24 bottles of water, I made $25. I'm still with. I'm wealthy. You gotta understand that. I'm not finna let this thing that they making weak. They making niggas who ain't got no money weak. That's on them weak niggas. That ain't on the females, bro. That's on them weak niggas. Making it feel like they in that category.
Because again,
$20,000, you rich.
Because as a man,
it's all about your hustle and your drive with the
because
shit.
As my woman making $100,000, I'm going to do something anyway, bro. But I'm not just me as being a man. That's that male shit sitting around. Yeah, you make more than me. I'm just gonna do this. I don't give a fuck what you make. By the time you come out,
it gives motivation.
I'm doing so much shit.
It gives motivation.
I don't even know what you
it does.
Yeah. It gives motivation. Hell, if she making $100,000, I got $40,000. I'm like, damn, let me go ahead and invest in some stocks so I can get more than her.
Exactly what I said, G. It's literally about a motherfucking motivation and drive, G. The niggas that we talking about that we unhappy with, is that same nigga who gonna be like, shit, my bitch make 100, I made 40, I came up, I ain't gotta do this, I ain't gotta do that, versus like real shit. Your partner's supposed to be your motivation. Even if my nigga was hustling and he bringing that bag in again, I want to be his motherfucking backbone, cause them hard motherfucking times come. Shit fall, and my nigga, he a hustler. He done paid everything for all these motherfucking years, and he needs to get back on. Best believe I'ma be that bitch with it stacked up, cause ain't nobody finna look at my nigga like he done took that motherfucking fall, cause he done held me down all this fucking time.
But I don't really think it's about the money though. It's about the mindset. Cause a man who don't got no money and a man that do got money, they could move the same way. A woman respects
True story.
the type of man you are. It's not really about the money.
Whoever that woman talking right now,
a lot of men who are the 40,000 men, they have a broke man mentality.
Yeah.
A woman want to deal with a man with a broke man mentality. It's not about it's about how you carry yourself and how how you think. And how you gonna move and how you gonna set the tone to our relationship.
Yep. I literally done witness women doing more or whatever. And again, they working with a nigga who we gonna call average or whatever you want to call it. But then she'll turn around and tell that nigga like, damn, babe, you sick of them niggas being on top of your head, management, all that shit. You been at the company all these years. Why don't you go for a management position? And that same nigga get mad at his bitch. And it's like, well, babe, if you struggling, why not go for something that's gonna make you more? But then he looking at it like she talking down on him. That's wrong.
That's weak.
That's weak.
That's weak.
That ain't no man.
Hell no.
It ain't no man. Like at the end of the day, your partner's supposed to motivate you, bro.
Facts. Big facts.
And then this social media making niggas even less of a man right now because they feel like I can't do it because this nigga done lucked up and went outside and got some instant shit. No, fool, don't bring that shit back to your household. Now you want your woman to feel like she can't go on the trip. You want the same shit he got on. No, take her on the trip, bro. That's right.
Yeah, women don't hate average. Women don't hate average men, bro. They don't hate average men.
Bro. It ain't about.
It's the lack of effort. At the end of the day,
it is the lack of effort. It's the lack of effort.
It ain't.
It's
like, ain't got nothing to do with being average.
Ain't even gonna try.
It ain't got nothing to do with that.
In the world, or he can make all effort, but it still take that effort. It still take for you not to tell your man should know. It shouldn't have to take for you to tell your man or your woman your wants and needs. And y'all been together for so long. He should have already studied that, know what's finna happen, and do that shit. You shouldn't have to tell a man what should be going on, and he should already know.
You right, but it's ain't no wrong with coaching sometimes.
Lack of effort. Because if you don't know how to cook, that's what we got cooking lessons for. You know what I'm saying?
You have to coach that shit to a fucking man. It should have to say he's not a child.
But let me tell you something.
But the thing is, you can coach him. Ain't shit wrong with pushing them up in the right direction.
But see, this is where the effort comes in. If you know how to cook and your man don't know how to cook, you can teach him.
Yeah.
That's the effort right there.
Because teamwork makes the dream work.
Well, let me say this too, but it got to be
teamwork. Definitely makes that dream work.
But even when you talk about teamwork, right? Man got to understand the concept. It ain't just about bringing home the check. Even if you is a $40,000 man, it's about if y'all got kids together, you got to multitask with your woman. She might cook, you come home, put the kids in the tub. She might she might wash the dishes, maybe sweep the floor, right? It's when we talk about 50-50 and we trying to get out of this whole average man mentality. Well, all men need to understand it ain't just about the bag. It ain't just about bringing home the 40. It's about bringing home. It's about participating all the way around the thing. And you ain't no for that. You ain't.
It's about having a man mentality.
Exactly.
And that's what Marcus was explaining earlier. And it was I was just wanting to jump in there because he feel like, he bringing the money and stuff like that he don't have to meet my needs. You feel and stuff like that. Like I'm happy that you bringing in the money. You feel what I'm saying? I still take care of my household. I cook, I clean, I make sure you got clean clothes. I make sure you got clean sheets on the bed. You feel what I'm saying? Lunch made, all that. But then when it come down to me, I expect you to okay, babe, throw on some clothes on. You know what I'm saying? We finna just go take a drive. We finna go to the movies or something. It's always that what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It always me telling him what I need him to do as far as You know, you get what I'm trying to say,
So
y'all.
man, hold on. I get
What's
what
gonna
you're
make
saying.
your what's gonna make the
I
relationship work? What's
get
gonna
what
make your partner happy? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it doesn't necessarily have to be money per se. Like you come to this understanding,
Hey,
right?
Denise,
That
let me answer
there are
that for you when you
there
get
are
done.
certain
Okay?
needs that need to be met within the
One
household.
mic,
There are certain
Denise, one
needs
mic. Hold
that
on.
need to be met in a relationship.
I'm like, you could do anything. I'm that girl who don't care about the money. I'm not materialist. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What I need is your time, your patience. You feel what I'm saying? Like, be putting the kids to bed. Throw some candles on the fucking bed. You feel what I'm saying? Rub my body down. I rub your body down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit excites me. You feel what I'm saying? All that money, that shit don't excite me. But instead,
Putting the kids to bed together.
Person that I'm being, you want too much. You feel what I'm saying? You want too much, but it is.
But they go back to what Sean say. They go back to what Sean say. You know, you gotta. If you doing one thing, hell, I'm coming home. I'm gonna be Superman. You gonna be Superwoman. We gonna do that shit together. And ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We gonna go all. We gonna do it everything. I'm gonna build. I'm fixing. We gonna do it all. But unfortunately,
it ain't like that.
It ain't like that.
It ain't like that.
Hey,
It be
Denise,
like,
let me can I say something to Denise one time? You were like,
go ahead.
And a man be like, man, what you want to do, and he be you, and they ain't got no direction. Tell a man, I want your ass to be a man and not a male. Stop asking me that shit.
Yeah, and when you tell me that though, you complaining. You
ain't no complaint, no, because you just asked me what I want. How the fuck is my complaint a want? That's what I want. You telling me I'm complaining?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what the men who do that, they think like you complaining too fucking. They think like, oh, I'm around here sacrificing everything for you, and what I'm doing ain't good enough for you.
Yeah. And even if you don't got money like that, even if you making 40,000 and your woman got 100,000, whatever the case may be, let me show you how I got this 100,000. It ain't necessarily about the job set. Let me show you how I made this. You know what I mean? Let me give you tips on how to grow your money, same as mine. Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the job set.
And then what about everybody she got 100,000, whoever got the lesser money. Well, when we enter our house, it's no more talking about money. It's time to cook, fuck, clean, do this house shit. We don't need the money now.
All that important
That's
stuff.
What a man come in at. That's what a man and take control of his house. It's called the Lion King. It's never queen. I don't give a fuck how much money she got, man.
Yeah, you got something who can't.
You ain't never heard shit say the king of the jungle. I mean, queen of the jungle, man. I don't give a fuck how much money she got, man. That's what mans get it fucked up at, bro. They be weak. They weak off. Gee, money is fake. It's called a reserve note. When motherfucker get that in their head, then they can't no man, can't no woman. Man, you get out on no man and no way from no money. That's a man. I mean, that's a man thing, bro.
Yeah.
Period. That's a man thing. My woman can sit right there and cry. She wants to, man, these girls doing this. I want to go on a trip. You want to go on a trip so bad. If I can't tell you, you take us. I don't let no motherfucker do that to my head because I'm a man. You can't throw me off what I'm trying to do because that's gonna throw you off.
Yeah.
She's supposed to do complaints. You supposed to use that for motivation. She's supposed to sit around and do that.
Yeah, got some women who the queen of the jungle because you got some women out here who motivate these men, but they don't want to sit up there and step up. You got.
I keep telling you, that's not a man. You got to accept it, even if that's your partner.
I got the bills. I got everything. Go after your dream. Then you got a motherfucker who say, all right, I'm gonna go after my dream. Never go after that motherfucker dream, and y'all still stuck in the same ass boat. So what do you?
You can't make no excuses. That's called making an excuse. You see what it is. I ain't finna make no excuses. He's weak.
Yeah.
That's called a weak.
Hey, you see me working hard on my EP. You gotta give me some time. I gotta put out my following. You know what I mean? You gotta help me distribute out my mixtape. You feel me?
That's how I'll give you that time to distribute your mixtape, but nigga, you better go work that motherfucking 9 to 5 to make sure we straight.
You say do both of
them. Until that mixtape take off, that's a fucking hobby.
You got to, because you coming home fucking on me. You coming home, I'm wasting time. You know, we getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a gig at Starbucks. Hey, you gonna come see me play? You gonna come see me play?
Some women should be okay with that though. You working on your mixtape and you got a gig at Starbucks.
I'm okay with that.
I think y'all be.
But bitch, if you quit Starbucks and think you just gonna work on that mixtape, it's a motherfucking problem.
I swear to God.
Hey. But J. Cole had a dream in a wish.
Go ahead, BJ.
He made that shit happen.
Hold on, go ahead, BJ.
We got this the issue, man. We thinking about things.
BJ, we can't wait. Hold on, Twan. Hold on. Let BJ get in real quick. One more time.
Go ahead,
hold
BJ.
Unmute your phone, Bernard.
I got it. Go ahead. I did it. Go ahead.
I said a man and a woman is in a relationship and they got kids together. Let's say the kid gets sick and the man got a job, the woman got a job. Neither one of them feel like they should take off. Do y'all feel like, okay, let's say the man offers, he says, I get paid more, you know what I'm saying, my job, do you get paid at your job? So how about you take off and I'm gonna pay for your day? How do y'all feel about that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm good.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Taking on my money that I miss at work, I'm okay with that.
Now, I'm gonna tell you right
ain't even got. Again, it's our child sick. Money shouldn't even come to play with that. But again, you make more, then it makes sense for me to take off because again, you gonna miss more money by you being off for work.
Exactly. Look, it takes two. A man and a woman gotta be operating on the same frequency. When you with that question you just said, right? Because naturally, you ain't even gotta question your woman when she operating on that frequency. Because even in my situation, I'm the breadwinner. So right off back, she already got the mindset that anything that go down, not saying I wish I couldn't be there, but anything that go down for kids, she automatically gonna make room to go take off. She running. Let me go get. I got it. You see what I'm saying? But that don't mean that even with me making all the money, that it won't come a time I need to do it, right? I got to make that move then. So that's why I say it's got to be y'all operating on the same frequency with the money, with the family, with the kids, with everything. You got to operate on the same frequency. Otherwise, it ain't going to work. Somebody going to feel like they doing more than the other if you create that mentality like that. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, but go back to what Sean said, men set the tone. I don't give a fuck if you're a $20,000 or $50,000 man. You set the tone with any woman you meet and approach. You set the tone. You understand what I'm saying? And with you setting the tone, how you operate with moral wise, value wise, principle wise, you ain't even gonna be bothered with them goofy ass females that thinking about that whole I can't fuck with a $40,000 man. You gonna attract what you want.
And then I don't give a fuck how much a woman got. I'm always doing the most anyway. It's just I'm a man, bro. I'm always doing the most. I'm cleaning the most. I'm watching the cars the most. I'm directing her traffic the most. I don't give a fuck. I've been around millionaires. She was a woman, and I ain't downgrading, but I'm a man. I don't give a fuck how much money on the table. I don't give a fuck what the situation. I'm gonna listen because I got a mouth in 2 ears. I'm gonna listen more than I talk. Because we a teamwork, but I'm a man at the end of the day, baby. What the fuck you a man? You want to run this? Go ahead. But at the end of the day, you got to come to this table, G. Because I stand for it. I won't fall for anything, folks.
Hey, support our dreams. We trying to be like Jay-Z one day. So I'm
trying to be Jay-Z, trying to be like me. Jay-Z is Sean Carter. I'm Sean Moore, bro. Jay-Z can come be like him. Jay-Z can't even be like me on the ball, bro. He rap. I'm from the streets. I'm from the concrete jungle. That's a totally different. Jay-Z just got more money than me. Jay-Z couldn't stand in this alley with me right now. He gonna run, bro. I swear Jay-Z gonna be scared to walk in this alley right here, bro. He just talk that shit. We living this shit, bro. Jay-Z see me right now, he gonna take me somewhere. I ain't gonna say I know autograph for him. I'm gonna say, look at this podcast, he gonna tap in. He gonna hear this real shit from Chicago. I'm not never finna say, give me no autograph, Jay-Z. Fuck, I'm getting the autograph. I ain't getting nothing out that. I need him to listen to this story and tell us what we taking us with your money, bro.
It ain't gonna work.
I ain't giving that nigga no autograph. I ain't no Jay-Z. Jay-Z gonna look at BS, folks. We from the rack, you better go listen to them songs. It's just different now because the internet got our brain. Like, that's why we talking right now. This shit got our brain. Motherfucker forget where they from and who they are. You a man, bro.
Insecurity.
Jay-Z ain't shit to me but a rapper, bro. He did the same shit. We stand on them corners. Now he got Obama them because he did his thing. He was a man. He ain't let nobody tell him he was ugly. He ain't let nobody tell him Beyonce making this. You had to step on this bandwagon.
Thanks. Well, that being said, the concept is
Beyonce love him, boy. She the number one, but he can do this too. Shit. That's why they together.
Now, that's real shit. Well, the concept of this question is you have for all of this.
What Beyonce make that song? She gonna be rocking them Balenciaga clothes. I let you go. She gonna be busting them Boosie clothes. I let you go. She gonna be rocking them Boosie clothes. I let you go. She know, boy.
Coming up.
A man, it ain't money even about the bread. It's just about, man, this is what it is. That man strong.
Look, I understand and I appreciate y'all.
That's what it is, man. The insecurity, strength, man. That's the core of this conversation. Don't allow yourself to be insecure to think you a $40,000 man. You a millionaire whether you got $1 in your pocket. And women,
true story.
Man, y'all gotta stop being insecure stop letting this society dictate what y'all lives should be. But we ain't insecure. We strong.
We strong.
Look,
with that being said, you know we gotta come to an end. So, like always, some families real, some families fake, some families lie, some families take. But this family, we talk. So we're gonna end this conversation. I appreciate y'all coming on. Till next week, man. We back at it again next week to chop it up. New subjects.
I was gonna get spicy next week.
It's gonna get spicy. I appreciate y'all. So now you make sure you bring your therapist on so I can chew her ass up.
She right here. Chew me up, nigga, because I got some shit for your ass. I just been kind of listening.
Well, wait a minute. That's your therapist talking like that?
Therapists don't talk like that. Therapists don't talk like that.
Therapists keep it real. Therapists keep it 100.
Definitely do. And I got some.
Well, maybe if I look you up on Better Help, I think I might need some help with damn self.
I'm therapist.
Right, so now the therapist too, and he gonna be online. He on your ass.
Okay, I'll be waiting. I ain't never.
Next week it's gonna be. Oh man.
Hey, mother can't wait till next Sunday night.
No, the topics, bro. The topics.
I appreciate y'all, man, but you know we're gonna end it right here, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all get home safe. And yeah, man. Till next Sunday, 5 p.m. I'll see y'all then.
All right.
Love, bro.
All right.